Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? Shout out to all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Let's go. Yes, sir. So, y'all know we go all the way in non-stop, and we ain't going to stop. Facts. We gonna make sure that everybody knows who Wack100 is. Straight up. The industry, right, is a dirty game, right? And a lot of people don't rock with Wack at all, right? And I want y'all to pay attention, right? Wack acts like Birdman rocks with him, right? Now, Birdman gets money with Young Thug, Drake, Nicki Minaj, right? And BG. These are all the people that Wack want to go at publicly for attention. But Birdman don't get no money with Wack at all. Wack does not have any talent currently to bring to Birdman. There's no money being made. You want to call me to talk and gossip like a little broad, but you ain't bringing me no paper. This right here ain't making me no money. You talking to me at all. So I'm telling you, right? Birdman don't deal with Wack the way he tries to portray, right? So he likes to throw these names out there randomly because he know them names is heavy. So he want to throw them names out because he got their phone numbers, right? Now he want to throw QCP name out there heavy, acting like he doing QCP a favor. When we all know you just want to be attached to QCP because he got the bag. At one point, right, Wack act like Nicki Minaj mess with it, right? He cool. Now that Cardi's album is doing numbers, oh man, he's team Cardi to the core. It's all about Cardi now. Nicki Minaj ain't this, she on drugs. Now, if she come at Wack with that defamation suit, we gonna hear Wack whole tune change, right? But she know Wack ain't got no paper. Come on now. Wack try to act like Nicki and Cardi, you know, they can't go nowhere out because, you know, they got security and, you know, they not like him and you don't got their money. Of course you not gonna have that security. You see Wack with broke niggas that work at FedEx walking around with him talking about he got the Damus decorated on the wall. Now, if you was this rich and you got this much paper, right? Wouldn't you have real live security when you go places? But that's because Wack don't got that kind of security because he don't got that kind of money. You hear me? He got the Damus decorated on the wall. He ain't got no real money. That's why he ain't got no security. But he'll talk about other people that go places, right? but he can't go. Now, if Wack had that paper to get real live security, he would be pulling up at these events because he got the security with him, right? But he don't got that kind of money. You know, Wack like to talk about all the people that got real bread. That's his ill. All the people that got real paper, he want to talk about them, acting like he got relationships with them. He knows their personal business. This is how he keep his name in the algorithm, by talking about the people that are doing real business, that are connected with people doing real business, because he's doing peon business. Come on now, he ain't got no talent. He brings nothing to the table of value at a major level. You can't get no sponsors with the content that Wack is doing. You ain't getting no sponsors with that. All he talking about is paperwork. Who wants to sponsor somebody that all they do is talk about paperwork? This is why Wack can't get that level. You hear me? Make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and share this live. You know I appreciate all y'all, man. See, Nicki, we know she upset right now at Cardi because Cardi got the spot. It come with the game. That's why I tell you ain't got no friends in this game. You got associates. Nicki upset at Cardi because she got the spot. So they going back and forth. Hey, that's some female stuff. That's some stuff they gonna go through. They gotta eye it out. They gotta figure it out. But Wack always wants to insert himself in the business of somebody, and he tries to pick the side of the person that's winning so that he can feel like he's close to the winning stuff. He don't want to pick the side that he feel like ain't winning. And then, you know, Nicki don't rock with Wack anyway. She know the nigga a girly mouth dude anyway. She ain't rocking with him. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
What's your feelings on Wack100?
Now, this was an odd question to me. You're interviewing Young Thug, but it feels like you're trying to rage bait him into saying negative things, which ironically, that's your thing of accusing everybody else of doing. What does Wack100 have to do with any of this?
Wack is a hater.
Right?
You know he a hater, Act.
Might not like him.
He's a hater.
Know what their relation is.
You know he's a hater.
After, I think Doug voluntarily brought me up. But what does Wack got to do with this?
He's a hater.
Unless your interviewer is soliciting a negative.
All Wack is doing is talking about Thug right now. Of course he gonna ask him how you feel about Wack. But everybody know Wack is a peewee, man. Wack ain't getting no paper. These niggas doing real business. Millions of dollars of deals. Wack could tell you he got millions of dollars of deals. Why he don't? Why he doing $1,000 deals? These niggas is doing millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars of deals. Wack could have $1,000 deal and tell you it's worth $1 million.
Responds that could hopefully go viral.
On the West Coast, Wack100. Game manager. Yeah. What you mean with my feeling? That OG. I fuck with him. You fuck with him? My mans. Yeah. What you mean by that? I'm just wondering, I had him on the show, he called me here and there sometime to ask me questions. But I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him engage with your name online sometime. What he said? He said something bad about me?
Oh man, this is how half the beef starts. Look like whatever Thug might be oblivious, maybe.
Nah, Thug ain't oblivious to what Wack said about him. You gotta just understand, Thug just came off of a RICO. He not gonna get on here and say, I'm gonna do something to Wack and all that. He's on probation for a 20 ball. And everybody knows Wack is them people. Come on now. Nigga, you just went through a situation with your real homies that you thought was your homies, and you got indicted on a RICO fighting for your life, and you know this nigga here is them folks. Hold up. What he say something about me? Yeah, let me just play it cool. Let me play it cool.
to everything Wack has ever said or whatever? But I guess not no more.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't call it bad. Well, I don't know. I haven't tuned in to everything he said. I think he done went rogue on you though.
Wack100 game what?
Game what?
Hell no, that that's my man.
That's your man.
That
Okay, bet.
they probably some cap. They probably got them put his name, just try to put a nigga name on some shit, man. You know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas
for
just
sure.
You gotta watch out for people like this, Jack.
Woo! Hey, yo, I gotta be real. You hear me? I gotta be real, right? When I hear Thug talk like that, right? That let me know Thug was putting in that real live work. You hear me? He had them young boys out there doing the do. When he had Woody and them goofy niggas out there doing what they did, you can tell by that response right there. Everybody across the whole entire internet hear Thug, hear Wack going at Thug and talking reckless. Pee Wee Roscoe trying to hold it down for Thug. I'm sure he let Thug know about what was going on and Wack doing what he doing. Thug heard it, right? Thug acting like, man, I ain't even hear it. Who? That's the unk. You know why? I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck now. Because if Thug end up getting Wack's ass spanked, he don't want it online like they used to do, talking about going at niggas that I said I was going to do something, or that I even recognized that this nigga was talking about me. I'm telling you right now, if Thug end up getting his ass spanked, you hear me? Wacky Dacky, he don't want it online. No, now that's that's my man's game manager. Oh, now that's my man. Wack wouldn't say nothing about me. That's all cat. Yeah. Those the type of people you definitely gotta watch out for. You hear me? That ain't gonna get online and try to be like that. Like Wack. Police.
He only bring this up for a reason.
anything else you could do is possible. Can't be home.
Right.
But anything else you most definitely do.
Yeah.
I think everything is possible except being him.
Right.
For sure.
What's your feelings on Wack100?
On the West Coast.
West Coast Wack100.
Game manager.
Yeah.
What you mean with my feeling? That OG. I fuck with him.
You fuck with him?
They're my mans.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you mean by that?
I'm just wondering, I had him on the show, he called me here and there sometime to ask me questions. But I just wanted to know, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him engage with your name online sometime.
What he say? He said something bad about me?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't call it bad. Well, I don't know. I haven't tuned in to everything he said. I think he done went rogue on you though.
Wack100 game what?
Game what?
Hell no, that my man.
It's your man.
That
Okay, bet.
They probably some cap. They probably got them put his name, just try to put a nigga name on some shit, man. You know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas
for sure.
Niggas just want to put nigga name on shit. I ain't never had no problem with him. He ain't never been nothing but some goddamn respect on his end with me and on my end with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. He was on the show. We had a good conversation. We debated and he got kind of heated. But that's what he does, on this internet thing. So, I took it for what it was.
I done seen him have some little internet feuds and shit with people and shit like that, but I ain't nothing about me. He always showed me love. I
can't tell you exactly what it was, but
I'm gonna have my people pull it up. You said something about me?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Nah, I'm finna call. I'm getting it. Get on them, man. Get wet them.
We'll figure it out for sure.
No one ain't saying about me on the internet.
Man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, let's get Wack on the phone.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen. I think Thug might have learned this lesson with his life on the line. Like, hold up. Can't go that hard. I can't be telling niggas slack, wiping my nose.
Wack100.
What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm on stream right now. 18,000 strong up in the building. Listen, I was just listening to a newly dropped Young Thug interview, and I don't know, it was interesting. Your name came up.
Oh, okay. Shit, that's the norm.
Well, it came up. Well, I don't know if the interviewer tried to bring it up in a slick way, but Thug kind of handled it well. He handled it well. He basically said you unk. He said everything, you know what I mean? He said he got respect for you. He believed you had respect for him. You don't think you would be speaking ill of his name. I don't know. It felt like it was like a setup question, though. Or maybe he never heard everything you've been saying recently.
Man, listen, bro. I don't know what the big deal is, right?
Well, here's the thing. I think everybody's moving away from the narrative of kind of what you accepted, and everyone is saying that.
There's no narrative. Yo, look, here goes the thing, bro. Listen, a murder's a murder, a robbery's a robbery. If I go out and I commit a bank robbery today, right? 6 months later, it's not going to be a motherfucking robbery on Walmart. It was a bank robbery because I went to Bank of America and stuck the place up, right? Okay. So, people don't control the narrative. The situation controls the narrative.
Well,
you understand what I'm saying?
Well, the new narrative is that everybody was hating on
What people can do is manipulate the narrative, but the situation controls the narrative. What's very unique about this, it don't matter what you say. It don't matter what I say. Everything we broke down was based upon we heard the individual say on interrogation tape. And things that we heard, on the release audio, right? The release audio, it wasn't no snitching going on that. The interrogation is when a lot of the rules was broken. So it doesn't matter what, you can go over here to Big Bank, you can go to Loon, you can go wherever the fuck you want to go. You can go to Black, you can go wherever you want to go, right? It doesn't matter what they say, because what's unique about this situation is we heard what that individual said. It doesn't matter.
Well, Wack, I've been telling you, I do believe that, depending on how many friends you have, the situation could be interpreted a little bit.
No. It can only be interpreted different if you don't have something to gauge it. In this situation, it's not like I'm saying, hey, I heard this. You like, Wack, you heard that? Yeah, I heard this. Well, Mac, maybe he meant this. There's nothing to talk about because we're all listening. And I'm going to be real. We had the same interrogation tape 20 months ago on the 100 side of Clubhouse. It's on my replays. The difference is we didn't really hear it all because it was distorted. Trap Lord Walsh woke the shit up. If Trap wouldn't have did what he did, right? What we listened to, the first 20, 30 minutes, it was so distorted, I never got to the end of it to hear that shit. Take my number, call me if you need me, don't tell nobody about it. First time I heard that was on Trap Lord's content. Because Trap did, but wait, stop. You heard that? Heard what? He said this. Let me rewind it. Press play. Oh, shit.
Wait, so
it's a different play.
So let me ask you a question, because at a point in the interview, it says, yo, somebody give me Wack number. Like, if Thug, Thug seemed like he rock with you. If Thug's like, I rock with you.
Here goes the thing. I came on your show.
You'll change your mind.
I came on your show.
Okay.
You knew what you were doing, right? You knew Wack fuck with Thug. You was telling your chat. Depending on who people are, is going to dictate what they're going to say about you.
I still believe that.
That part of me, and I came on the show, and you said, Wack, you seen the shit? Yeah, I seen it. Sweet and spicy. Right? Cocktail, right? So you said, what do you think? I said, bro, what I'm seeing is not right. He did bad, but I won't call him out his name. Remember that?
I remember that.
Okay. I was cool.
You're doing some picking and choosing a little bit.
Like I don't do no picking and choosing. I said, what I'm looking at is wrong. What he did was out of line. It's telling. But I won't call him out his name. I left it there. When Pee-wee came on here, getting disrespectful, and your child agreed. I didn't start that. I was calm. I was cool. But Pee-wee's a little kid. He always been emotional, and he been trying to make a name for himself all his life, and he been unable to do it. He hollering, he screaming, he defensive. Why is he defensive? Because he see what it is. So what he's gonna do is holler, scream to keep the motherfucking attention off of what we talking about. When he started to disrespect QCP, I asked the nigga one question. You saying you speak for Thug?
He was disrespecting Wack. Yeah, he added QCP in there, right? But he was disrespecting Wack. And Wack felt like, I'm going to go at Thug since you want to say something about me, right? And Thug heard this stuff, man. Thug heard that Wack was talking about him. But he ain't going to publicly say nothing like that. Because right now, he can't have that energy. If this was 4-5 years ago, Wack wouldn't have did that. Yeah, Wack know the nigga on probation. Wack targets gang members and people that he know he can send to jail. He ain't gonna target nobody that's gonna really send a message at him, because he gonna be nervous.
Did he tell me? He said, I speak for Thug. So this disrespect that's coming out your mouth about my brother, you saying this is what's coming out of Thug mouth. He said, yes. At that point in time, I did what Wack does. Nigga, now it's on. It's on now. You didn't brought disrespect to a respectful situation. That's a violation on your side. Baby, put your seatbelt on. That's a violation on your side.
This dude is the fakest dude ever, right? Working with them people, trying to say everybody else is doing what he's doing, right? And he's always trying to go with what side he think is winning. Whatever side is winning, that's the side he jumping on. Bandwagon type of dude.
And then that's when I was up. So if Thug called me, whoop, bro, what you mean? What's happening with this shit about P? I'm getting straight to it. I ain't doing. You think I ain't got calls? You think Birdman ain't called me? You think niggas ain't? Hey, listen, nigga disrespected P. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
I think if he calls
Let me slow it down.
I think if he calls you and he says,
P,
Wack,
and I don't give a fuck about nothing.
What do you think about, like, whatever tape or whatever? I think you're gonna say, nephew, I fuck with you. You just did a little bit.
No. Listen, bro. Hey, bro, I got people that ain't here. I got people that's disfigured. You know what I'm saying? I got people that aren't the same mentally. Right? Because of violations. Nigga, we ain't harboring no fugitives. That ain't what we doing. Like, I'm gonna tell a nigga, I come from this shit. Thug came in this rapping and got his whatever. Nigga, what I hold look like bite my tongue. Well, nigga, you talking to the police. Paru, that's a violation.
So let me ask you a question.
I don't give a fuck. You, me, him, them.
Wait.
Wack has a badge, right? He runs around with a badge every day, right? We all seen what happened outside of No Jumper, and he don't hold no responsibility, not worried about nothing at all. And he talking about somebody else talking to the police. You the police.
I got niggas that love me to death. I got niggas that love me to death, will live and die for me. If they saw me doing that on the tape, they gonna say, big homie, we poured up front, nigga. Come get your issue.
Man, how many times have we heard people saying they calling Wack to get put off the set, and Wack ain't never pull up? I tell you, when Wack is on the internet, he lives a fantasy. We done heard several times that nigga said they want to put Wack off the Pirus. Wack ain't pull up nowhere. Pull up where? They know the Pirus don't deal with Wack. Wack isn't a Piru. He just says it. You can't be a gang member by yourself. It's a gang. If the whole gang doesn't accept you, you're not a part of the gang. No Piru rocks with Wack. The people that run the Pirus, the real generals, don't rock with Wack. How are you going to be a part of something that doesn't accept you? But I tell you, Wack always inserts himself into whatever he wants. He imagined that he's a part of the Pirus. Yeah, nigga, you ain't a Piru. You not affiliated. You not a part. Nigga, they all know that you the police. Freeze! Put your hands up! 600, get my cuffs. Bring the squad car around. Put your hands up! We taking all the Crips to jail. They going to jail. Get on the ground! Hurry up, 600. Get my squad car. Hurry up. Come on. We got him. Everybody knows that the nigga, them people. Everybody. They all know the nigga, them people. Like, nobody that's reputable rock with the nigga. It's the people that want to get on the internet that rock with Wack because they feel like if I get next to him, he gonna get me the light, right? But in all actuality, if you get next to Wack, you gonna sink. That's a sinking ship. That ship ain't staying up.
What this is, bro, ain't no, nigga, no.
Let me ask you a question though. I feel like Thug been on a street podcast tour, but no street dude is saying what. Why are you the only street dude saying this? Because no street dude is saying that what he did.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
It ain't another street nigga in the game that got my credentials, right? And that ain't scared to speak their mind. Some of these niggas is.
Wack, you got police credentials. You got a badge in your wallet. That's the credentials you got, Wack. You ain't got no real live reputable credentials. You got police credentials, man. Pull your wallet out, man. You got a badge in there, man. What credentials do you got?
Because they got done on their motherfucking jacket. Some of these niggas is scared because they might need a favor. Some of these niggas is scared because they trapped where they at right there and they ain't got the money, power, respect, or resources to fight a nigga back. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no nigga in this industry bring enough to silence me when I'm asked a question. It is what it is, bro.
So wait. So do you think the podcast did you see the podcast, by the way?
I just got through watching it when you called, literally.
So wait, so you
hear it, right? Oh man. I just got through watching it when you called, literally. The same old stuff that he always does. Whenever something is referenced to Wack, he just got done doing it. He just got done signing the deal. He just got done orchestrating it. He just got done doing everything whenever something is asked and is referenced to him. He just got done. Yeah, I just did it. Police.
think that like there's no.
Your name came up too.
Yeah, I know. It came up before. That's what I'm saying. Thug brought me up. That's why I said I felt like he was reaching when he brought up your name to Thug.
See, here go the difference, right? I'm gonna tell a nigga in his face, nigga, you tell it. Y'all didn't watch me interview 2-3 people. Not only would I tell him in his face, he telling,
You
I
went to
just
that
pull your paperwork out
Stop
I will
lying.
pull your paperwork out and make you read it.
Hey, yo, that nigga's selective, man. Wack is selective of who he's gonna tell in the face that they're telling. You not gonna do that to everybody. Straight up. You ain't gonna pull up on QCP and tell him to his face that he tell. Stop lying. You very selective. Bozo, man.
I don't give a fuck, bro. It is what it is, nigga. So, I don't know. Maybe niggas be having their teams with them and they nervous. That's cool. My team with me, too. Wherever it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Y'all heard me tell Gumby, and I fuck with Gumby. Wack, man, they say you bad. I say, Gumby, it's enough of your homeboys and my homeboys here. We can go out there and get out. Watch your mouth. Right there on the camera. Nigga, I'm not.
I ain't hear that.
These niggas, I don't know what made them a street nigga. Right? Today, I'm not a street nigga. I'm a nigga that come from the streets and understand it because I take meetings in Beverly Hills and on the 80th floor. Right? So what I'm saying is, I don't wake up hustling in the streets. Some of these niggas, I don't know where their credentials come from. Maybe they got them from their uncle or big brother. I don't know. But Loon or Big Bank, and I stand on this, and they both got my line, will never call my phone and tell me Thug didn't violate the code of the streets in that interrogation. And any nigga that call himself a street nigga to say that is a bitch nigga, and nigga. You's a bitch nigga. Any nigga, whoever that nigga may be, whoever that nigga may be, that say they're a street nigga, that say what they witnessed Thug do or in that interrogation tape with them police and a violation to the code of the streets, ain't telling and cooperating with the police, you's a bitch ass nigga. Any nigga. And I stand on it.
I would love to hear you have a conversation with that individual because y'all are both.
I've never heard Loon agree with what Thug did in that tape. I think what Loon did was took the position. These are selected questions I want to ask, and that's what it is. But if you ask Loon what Thug did in that tape, ain't no way Loon gonna say that ain't a violation. No way possible.
He definitely ain't gonna. I don't think he's gonna say that. You know why? That's his friend.
Huh?
Wack. If it's your friend, there's no foul. If it's not your friend,
no, that ain't how that works.
This is how the streets work, Wack. Like we've been seeing it.
Listen, before
The people that you want to act like you cool with, you don't want to say nothing about them. We don't hear you saying nothing about QCP. That's your man. But your job every day is to read paperwork. Police.
Before Roscoe got beside himself, I told you, Thug violated in that interrogation. What he did was absolutely wrong and it's telling. But I'm not gonna call him out his name. People wanted to hear me call him a snitch at the time. Right? I had enough respect for him and our relationship prior to nigga Wack. Is that right? No, that's wrong. Is that telling? Yeah, that's telling. Now, I done told you what I done told you. Now, if you can't take that and say, well, Wack saying the nigga done violated, then maybe you slow. I don't know. At the time, before they started disrespecting bro, I sat on the sideline. Wack, what's the score? 0. 0 to 10, what you give him? For his gangsters, 0. That's it. So I don't know nothing about that. If you fuck up, you fuck up.
Hey, did you hear that song? One of my favorite songs by him is a song where he calling out the rats. He said, Gunna a rat, Woody a rat.
I mean, it's a whole lot of these niggas.
Yak a rat.
Gunna's a rat. Woody's a rat. Jack told too. Remember,
I like it.
Released that guy. goddamn content.
You know,
right? But guess what?
You know, I like that verse because he basically said all these niggas ratted but me. I like that.
Okay, well let's do it like this.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Saucy Santana, right? He's gay, right?
Yeah.
Who else we got? Lil Nas X, he's gay. Can we agree?
Yeah.
Right? And Puff Daddy, his ass is gay too. That's it, right? It's what it is, nigga.
It is what it is. Yo,
So if Puffy was to say, Saucy, you gay, Nas X, you gay, I'm gonna say, you are the pot calling the kettle black. You're gay too.
Yo, Wack, I think you say this because, like, if you and Thug did an interview like I did with 6ix9ine, you not.
I'm gonna tell him. Hey, look.
No.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Right?
Wow, I got 5,000 on that one.
I will
have 5,000 on that one.
Let's make it 50.
But Wack,
nigga, I'm original. Hey, listen. I'm from recording my homie, the Valley 818 projects called the Knobs. I'm original baby gangster. Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Yo, what's up? Yo. Hey, listen, I'm on stream right now live. You want me to put y'all on the stream? You want to be on the stream? I'm on the stream, man. I'm live. I'm streaming right now, bro. Man, tune into the stream, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button.
And you ain't never seen me sit in front of a motherfucker and not repeating him in his face what I've already said. Show me one.
Nah, that's true.
Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Wack can get in front of these dudes and act totally different. He ain't got the same energy in everybody's face. He get to smiling. When he get in front of these dudes, he smiles. Oh, man, you know, you my brother.
It didn't happen 4-5 times.
Yeah, but I do think Thug is a different case. But I'm going to be honest with you. What I've realized...
What do you mean Thug is a different case? How?
Because I've never seen people this side. Yo, I've heard people come out loudly and just disassociate or call somebody whatever.
Bro, you got to look. Let's go through the podcast base. Joe Budden, yourself, Jillian Wallow, Drink Champs, Vlad, No Jumper, Bootleg Kev. Bro, the only space that remotely stands in with me is community. And that's AD. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to limit that to AD and Pun. Right? The rest of them, they think how they think. I don't really take it serious because I know they really ain't tripping like that. T-Rail know what it's supposed to be, but every now and then he'll say fuck it and take the high road, whatever. But ain't none of these other niggas, bro. None of these other niggas on some real shit, respectfully, when it comes to what I know about this industry, where I've been, the time I done did, right? Could I have this conversation?
Wack ain't been to jail since a juvenile, man. What time did you do, Wack? Come on, man. Wack ain't been to jail since a juvenile, man. What time? Where's the time that he done? What time? I told y'all, man, this nigga just lie about everything.
Nephew them out of Philly, I think his name was like Ospino or something like that.
Okay.
He a motherfucker that got some credentials. But Wallow, come on. Wallow wasn't a nigga in jail. He wasn't in there for no gangster shit. And he wasn't in there doing no gangster shit. He gonna tell you that.
Wallow was in jail for robbery. What you mean, Wack? Wallow did 20 for robbing, man. Come on, man. Damn. But Wack swear that he was running the prisons. Your pop already told us, Wack, you wasn't running the jail. Come on, man. He ain't seen none of them stories that you tried to portray online. Come on, Wack.
Philly, real Philly niggas gonna tell you he's just a rapper, right? You know this shit. So a lot of these people, when it comes to this subject matter, are gonna see it their way, but it ain't the way of the rules, bro. It's just not.
I feel like more people are vocal about definitely 6ix9ine, but definitely Gunna.
Because they racist. If 6ix9ine would have been black, the whole New York would have stood up for him. But because he was a little Latin kid, getting money, dominating, they was already hating on him. We already watched this shit. Max B on his way home. The paperwork is out. His brother Pooh Sims is saying he told. We found the paperwork. He's gonna come home in New York because he's black. Gonna stand with him. What you want to bet?
You think so? Well, I mean,
What's that bet?
Well, maybe nobody knows about whatever paperwork you're talking about.
Everybody know about it. We put it out on the 100 side about a year ago. It's right there. Bullshit.
Man. So you're telling me if you had an interview with Thug, you would tell him like, Thug, I'm gonna be honest.
Nigga, you violated blood power rule. You did too much talking. You was penning. Nigga, that's
Come on, Wack. Man, hit that like button, man. If you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Wack had to add Paru in there, man. Niggas that is with Paru, they hate Wack, man. Because he make the card look so bad. Like, damn, you go everywhere screaming on Paru. You're lining everybody up. You insert yourself in all the BS, and then you scream on Paru. The Paru niggas, man, they hate Wack. They like, man, Wack gonna catch it though. Somebody gonna run into Wack one day.
what the fuck is you talking about, bro? What else am I supposed to say?
Hey, listen, sir. Hey, you know, I'm a civilian, so I can't stamp none of these things. But I was watching Big
That's
Bank.
it, my nigga. Like,
I was watching Big Bank, hoping Big Bank would give us some clarity. He didn't. And then this guy right here, supposedly some super street dude, he was just skinning and grinning. Like, he didn't feel like...
Big Bank in Atlanta. Maybe he trying to save her a relationship. But I bet you this. Big Bank, I guarantee you this, will not say what Thug did on that 2-hour interrogation tape is solid and ain't wrong. He will not deny that the nigga violated and nigga, you look like you cooperating, working, and we gonna deem that as telling. Ain't no way Big Bank will.
I'm telling you, man, the people that, you know, Wack knows is on probation, involved in the gang, Wack turns up on them because he know that if they respond to him in any way, he can call the police. He can let the people know, lock them up. And he know Thug ain't doing nothing right now with 20 years probation on his head. So of course, he gonna get hyped and say things to try to provoke him, because that's his ill, to try to line you up that way. But he know damn well he wouldn't say that man wasn't on probation.
Never say, because for Big Bank to say that tells us he'll do it too. Any nigga. For you to say what you saw was right means that you will handle a situation the same way.
Well, I was just shocked that they were blaming other people. Like, they basically said people hate. Do you think they're hating on Young Thug?
Hate on what? Ain't no hate on, bro. Nigga, we're looking at the interrogation. That's it. There's no hating. The truth can never be considered disrespect. There's no hate. That's what it is. It's right here, bro. That's it.
Like, if you ain't giving him a pass, he probably ain't, right?
What?
You gotta give him a pass.
Give who a pass?
Thug.
Pass for what? What you mean? You mean to say we didn't hear what we heard?
He did a little bit of flirting, talked a little bit too much, but like it wasn't all the way.
Nah, and see, this where you civilian niggas gotta shut the fuck up.
It was like foreplay. It wasn't
It was foreplay.
Wack is an officer, right? Trying to play street nigga, right? And this how he talk to Act, though. It's so funny. But Act just sit there because you get the content out of him and let him talk to him like a straight certified clown to get the content. Crazy. I couldn't do it though. I would have had to say everything slick under the sun to him. You know, I couldn't sit there and let the nigga just talk to me like that the whole damn time.
Ain't know you told a little bit. Ain't know you told a lot. Ain't know you cooperated a little bit. You cooperated mild, medium, spicy. No, cooperating is cooperating. Any form of it is a violation. That's it.
Wait, so you...
Or hang it up, go to church, as they say, drop your flag, and be normal and do what you want to do.
Hey, I'm taking the perspective of another street dude. 1090 Jake, he said he ain't snitch. He told.
1090. Look, snitching, telling, working, cooperating is all a violation.
That's what he said. He said he didn't snitch. He told.
That's great. Snitching, telling, all a violation, bro. Listen. The R word is the R word. Yeah. You got oral, you got anal, you got forced this, you got that, right? But it all falls under the R word. Give a fuck, it's a violation. Whatever style you did is wrong. That's it. Your girlfriend your girlfriend. She can go out and fuck a nigga. That's cheating, right? Yeah. She can go over here and kiss a nigga. That's cheating, right? She can go over here and walk through the beach holding a nigga's hand. Cheating, right? She can go over and give a nigga her phone number. It's cheating, right? Yeah, are you going to say any of those are not cheating?
Nah, all of those are cheating. But when it comes to telling, like, there's something called
No. Nigga, it's what it is.
We gotta have a little bit of leeway.
There's no leeway. Tell that to the motherfucking people that ain't here no more. Tell them you all of a sudden want to factor in leeway. Tell them that.
Well, for Thug, we gotta make an exception. Come on.
There's no, hey, bro, listen.
Come on.
It's content. It ain't nothing. Ain't none of these bitch ass niggas gonna do nothing, but it's content. And I'm running it up on every nigga that come across my table because these niggas been playing for my downfall. So, nigga, you come across my table, I'm gonna fuck over you real good.
Wait. Thug said he has a relationship.
Shout out to Poetic Flacco, Rich Trapper, a.k.a. Rich Grinder, been exposed. Y'all go to Poetic Flacco page or go to the _100 show story, the link there. Exposed, you got exclusive content. This dude torturing a woman, torturing her, telling her what she better do to clean up or the police come. Torturing. Shout out to Poetic Flacco. See, that's real content. We ain't gonna look the other way. It is what it is. Nigga been lying, perpetrating the fraud. Now you exposed. But with Thug,
that's what he do, boy. I'm telling you. Dude is just a liar, man. Hey, listen. That dude, man, the worst kind, man.
Is what it is. I think the worst is yet to come. I can foresee Atlantic, Warner, 300 not re-upping because they're in the bidding war for Gunner, right? I can see them showing Gunner that they side with him. They want to do business with him. I believe Thug gonna do half of Gunna's numbers, 40, 50, right? He did it to himself. If he would have got out, dropped his music, not been attacking this dude, you a rat, you a rat, you a rat. I ain't that stupid, bro. Like, I know if I'm a car thief, I know I'm a car thief. I'm not going to be running around calling everybody, you fucking car thief, in hopes that they don't figure it out.
Hold up. Did you just hear what this bozo said? This nigga said, if I know I'm a car thief, I ain't gonna run around and say everybody's a car thief. You the police running around saying everybody else is the police, man. You sending niggas to jail, lining them up, backdooring them, police stuff, but calling everybody else the police. Do you see how he just lied right there? Plain and simple. Crazy.
I'm never going to mention car thief out my mouth ever in life. So that's what was so crazy, bro. It's like he got out going so strong at these people.
Yo, crazy.
But damn, nigga, you right there with him.
Yeah, my thing with Thug is that,
Yeah, this dude crazy.
I don't care if he did whatever he did to do whatever. I think him trying to portray himself as a victim, or this is only because people are hating on him, is a little crazy. I mean,
nah, it's no.
He came out with
Woody. I look for a whole year. I said Woody a rat. I saw Woody at No Jumper. What did I tell him? You're a rat.
And what would he say back to him? Nigga, your paperwork gonna come out soon too, nigga. Yeah. Your paperwork gonna come out soon. Said it right back to him. Both of y'all are rats, man. You call a nigga a rat knowing that you've been ratting forever, man.
But Woody said Thug ratted on me first.
Wait,
That's commandment one. That's commandment one. And the 13, the New Testament of the YNs, you can get it on Amazon. Commandment one for the YNs, if you snitch on me, I can snitch on you back. It shows.
Nobody's buying the book, man. The book ain't doing nothing. This nigga's promoting the book every day. We ain't heard one thing about a diaper. The $200 million diaper deal, we heard it not at all. But this book that says why you can snitch on somebody and when you can snitch on somebody, he really think that somebody gonna buy it. Man, you can make that decision by your damn self. Straight up. If you gonna tell on somebody, you gonna tell. If not, nobody's following the rules of the policeman Wack100, man. Nobody. Everybody seen Wack with the badge in his wallet, right? It went viral. Nobody went out and said, I'm gonna go to the store and buy me a wallet with the badge in it so I can walk around with the badge. You really think that they gonna go out there and buy the book and want to listen to why they should be able and when they should be able to snitch? Come on, Wack. You sound goofy, nigga.
You told Woody he's a rat to his face?
Definitely. What you mean? I told my dad the nigga's a rat. He said, what you mean he a rat? The nigga told he a rat.
You also had your dad say he was moving 30 kilos of bud in the morning and 30 kilos of bud at night. A damn lie. Your dad was a crackhead, man. He was smoking rocks. Come on, man. God damn it.
My dad wouldn't shake his hand after that. My dad been to the penitentiary. He's a pastor, but he been to the penitentiary. But I accept Woody as a rat. He's a rat. When I see him or he texts me or call me, It's content. I'm not talking about breaking the law, committing the crime with Woody.
Like, you gotta stop. You did not do that, man.
No, Woody a cool nigga, but he ready.
You ain't do that, man. Stop it, man.
Bro,
Stop
no jumper 2 weeks ago. Go pull it up.
Stop it.
Ask your chat.
Chat, is this true? Hey, Wack, how I found this book? He said, what's it called? It's on Amazon?
It's on Amazon. I don't know how you ain't pulled it up and did a segment on it. Because you probably hate on me. I get it.
Nah, it's probably like we need a digital reading or something like that.
Yo, he said, why you ain't pull the book up and do a segment on it? Come on, Wack, tighten up, man. Nobody cares about your opinion why niggas should snitch and when they should snitch. We all know you're a snitch. So why do anybody value Wack's opinion on when to snitch? Come on, man. Like, out of all the books Wack could have wrote, this is the book he picked.
Got the audio. Wait, tell me what to type. What do I type?
You just go to Amazon, put what, Wack100? Just put Wack100 books. 2 of them will pop up. He gonna expose me and R&B story, and then you'll see the 13 new commandments for the YNs.
Oh, the New Testament.
Hey, yo, listen. This how you know, right, that academics uses Wack for content. Nigga, he don't support you. If that was your man, he would have went out and bought the book. That nigga don't support you, man. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
You see, this Miss M. I am dead. I can't breathe. I've left her so hard. It's ridiculous. This dude is a whole clown.
Super.
Man, I can't breathe. Where can I find that little book?
Yeah, nobody's buying it.
Is that invisible book?
Nobody's buying the book. They don't want the book.
What the hell? It's gonna be a booklet? Or is it gonna be a whole 300-page book? I'm not understanding what.
Nobody wants the book at all.
Man, this dude is a clown. He talking about deals, invisible diaper deals. I just can't take him. This dude is a whole clown, for real.
Yeah, man. We know, man.
Poor R&B.
Yeah, that's what she gotta wake up to every day.
Ooh, I would hate to do that. No, this dude is a clown. I just wanted to tell everybody, hey, y'all. You know I love y'all.
We appreciate you. Much love.
Yeah, you already know I try to catch up when I can. I've been trying to get it in between clients and stuff, but I try to get in. But everybody, hey, and I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. And Jesus, keep that boot on that neck.
We ain't stopping. I appreciate you.
You got that, baby.
Solid. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. We all know Wack is Fufafi, man. Straight up. He's a liar, man. Straight Fufafi, man. Straight Fufafi. Yeah. This dude is crazy, man. Ain't nobody buying that book. Nobody's buying the book, man. Yeah. Who wants to sit down and read about when to snitch? Who wants to sit down and read about when to snitch?
Some in the streets.
There you go. Them testers on the streets. There you go.
Nah, Wack really got a
and
book.
guess what I use for case study? Commandment 1. If they snitch on you, you can snitch on them back. Case study is our guy.
What?
6'9". 6'9".
But that doesn't even make sense though, right? If they snitch on you, you can snitch on them back. That doesn't even make sense though. You already know that the police are going to take the side of the first person that snitches. So if a nigga hearing that he getting told on, right? That's a personal decision that they might make, saying, all right, I'm going to say something about them as well. Like, the police are going for the first person that talk. Why are you trying to tell the second person what to do? I don't even get that, though. I don't even get the purpose of saying that. That right there, when I listen to him say that, it's like, what is the purpose? Police gonna go for the first one to cooperate. The next nigga, you just gonna implicate yourself. That's it. All you gonna do. So hold up. So Wack wrote a book to make sure that the second person implicates themselves in the crime. Hold up. Wack wrote a book to make sure that the other person implicates himself in the crime. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
How you doing, D? This is Gary, man. I'm calling from Lancaster, California, man. How you doing?
What's going on, my brother Gary? What's poppin'?
A long time no. See, I've been watching the show, man. You know I'm retired now, so I'm on like a whole different page, man.
Yes, sir.
But you know, man, I've been watching the show, man, and you see Wack's father get up there, man. I mean, as a 66-year-old black man, I was totally embarrassed, man. I mean, you know, thank God, you know, my father's still living, man. And I went to Georgia, Atlanta, and see my father in June, man. And we was talking. He was telling me about his. I looked at his accomplishments, and he was bragging about my accomplishments, man. But that's not the way to be, man. I mean, Wack should be talking about young YNs not snitching, man. You should be talking about generational wealth and pooling money, and, you know, black excellence, you know. Like you said a long time ago, man, from day one, you always emphasized the point how Wack is destroying our culture, our race, and everything else, man. And you so right. And to see Wack's father just lie like that, 30 kilos in the morning and 30 kilos in the evening, man, that was embarrassing, man. And I just hope y'all young black men out there, man, don't think all old black men are ignorant like Wack's father. Wack is ignorant. His father is ignorant, man. I see why. And that is sad, man. And it's, you know, us as the people, man, he was bragging like the lifestyle, like that's something to brag on, man. I would be embarrassed as hell if I didn't have nothing. Like, you know, I would be embarrassed. You know, I'm not even lying to you, man. You know, I'm retired from 2 different companies. I'm retired from Ford Motor Company, and I retired a federal government employee. But I got my own business, man. I own property, income property, and I try to employ, you know, young black people, man, whether it's passing out flyers or putting up signs, you know. And my property manager black, my exterminator black, my gardener is black. Everybody I try to hire is black people, man. And that's a good feeling when somebody say, hey, man, you know, you really help our race. But that stuff that Wack them talking about, man, that's not us. That's really ignorant, man. Wack is talking the kind of stuff that'll get somebody sent to prison or get somebody killed, and that's not cool, man. We got enough of that negative stuff in our culture, in our community, man. It's time to change, man. Deezy, it's like, you know, I always brag about you, Deezy. You're a young man with your head on, man, and you're not afraid to stand up and speak out on people like Wack, because people look at it like a no-no. I watch all these shows where these black people promote their gang life and their street life, and mostly LA guys, mostly California guys, and that is so sad and embarrassing, man. But Deezy, it's people like you, man. We ought to build a statue for you out here in Los Angeles, man. Let me get back in the chat and watch the rest of the show, man. Thanks for letting me call in. Enjoy your day, man.
I appreciate you calling. Shout out to you, brother, man, and shout out to all the people that support me out there in California.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. If you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share this live. Appreciate everybody that supports me all around. Facts. Y'all know, man. Dude is a straight clown. Certified. And I'm going to make sure it stick. You know, if I got to chip at it little by little, I'm going to make sure that it stick. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. What's poppin'?
What's up, man? It's Zay from South Philly.
What's going on with you, Zay? What's popping?
Oh, man. I wanted to know about the 9 moves he had on the wall.
They was decorated.
Decorated on the wall.
9 moves on the wall decorated. Crazy, ain't it?
Did he go to Gonzalez Sport or the Pyro Park with that same badge in his wallet?
Nah, he ain't gonna go in them areas, bro, because he know that nobody mess with him. He won't even like go with security because he don't got that kind of money. And he got broke people with him. You know, he look at it like, I'm gonna keep some crash dummies with me. So he not gonna go over there well prepared to go in them areas because he know nobody rock with him.
This dude had to turn Pyro in jail because how was he a Pyro on the streets if he got locked up for a BB gun? When he came out, he was wrong. So when did he get a time to really be on Pyro and all that? We get done, we fight to the squabble or fight to the knockout.
Squabble to the knockout. This nigga's crazy. Straight clown, man. We know, man. He definitely a straight clown. And, you know, we gonna keep exposing him because he thinks that he got the internet figured out because he keep going to academics, Vlad, and Adam to push the narratives. Now he's using Flacco to push his narrative. So, you know, and I dare any one of them jokers to say something about me. You know, I'm gonna run a marathon on them niggas.
But I seen you join on DJ Academic was looking something up. I seen you like a short video you had up there. It's like Wack100. It was on that joint.
Yeah. Academics see me going ham. He see it, but he ain't gonna say nothing.
Ignore it because he don't want to get on Wack bad side. Right?
There you go. He don't want to get on Wack bad side. You know it. They all see me because I'm going hard and I'm making sure that I expose him, right? And, you know, a lot of people look at him different now for what he really is. And, you know, they use him for content. They getting money off the Joker. So they don't want to mess up the money by exposing it. They just going to let him continue to destroy the people that he's able to destroy because they just thinking about their money, man.
Right. Hey, Wack, I know you hear me. Wack, man.
Straight lane.
They got everybody paperwork. When you got these sex tape, how you know what everybody's doing with their private part? Who trusts the straight nigga with the gay vault? They take a pump, don't it? Then mess with me. How you got all the gay secrets? Oh, man.
You already know, man.
But who trusts the straight nigga with the gay vault?
It gotta be that community. You know, he real cool with them. You know, he shouts them out consistently. You know, it's like he want to be so accepted by that community. It's crazy.
Is that why they call him they call him 3-finger whack?
They call him the 3-finger whack because the broad said she put 3 fingers in his rectum.
Not the 3 fingers in the rectum is crazy.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said she put the 3 fingers in there and rotated them, and he wanted to do the rotation. Come here motion.
Not come here. That nigga took a Chrysler 300. The Chrysler 300M and put the Bentley kit on that joint.
And you know he foo fafi, man. Impossible.
He went to Bilderberg University.
You know it.
But how he managing? Who he managing?
Nobody. He ain't got no artists. None.
He driving Blueface G-Wagon. He all in Blueface crib, acting like it's his, telling R&B, yeah, this my other crib and all that.
Facts.
Then he got Blueface in 2 360 deals. Blueface don't even know his contract he signed with him. He was on an interview. I think it was the Breakfast Club or something. He was like, "What's up with your contract?" He was like, "He don't know." So you don't even know what you signed. You just signed, and everything in Wack name.
Yeah, Wack definitely making sure everybody lose, but Blueface crib is in his name, and somehow Wack try to control it because he got power of attorney. Wack got power of attorney, man. So he be trying to control stuff with the power of attorney.
He put everything in his name so he could take over.
Yeah.
This dude got to be the police, man.
Oh, we definitely know that.
Police, bro. Because it's the only person I ever heard talking about let's get down. And we ain't never seen him get down with nobody. And I never seen the police fight nobody with their badge on their pocket, or their badge on their chest, put to they button up. I never seen the police fight nobody. Hey, Wack, take that badge off. Squabble up. Kendrick says squabble up.
Yeah, Wack ain't gonna fight nobody. He gonna act like he like that. He going to jail messing with Wack.
But why does dude keep hollering his media team? Like, he just keeps saying, my media team, my media team. They all broke, bro. A bunch of broke dudes.
Yeah, man. Straight cap, man.
That's all he keeps saying. My media team. All them niggas is broke. You ain't talking to nobody on no real paper. They don't want to do no business with you.
Not at all. Yeah, stay locked in, bro.
All right.
Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this live. I appreciate all y'all. Let's get the likes up. Yes, sir. Let's get the likes up. Hit that like button. Yeah. We know Wack all cap, man. All cap.
I heard all these people told on him. He told on them back.
The New Testament of the streets. Oh, man.
It gives case study. It gives an example of a story. All that. About 70, 75 pages. A few of them in there, man, And listen, to you old dudes, regardless of what you're saying, these are the rules the YNs are going by. So you might need to learn them so you don't learn them when you in the old tank and it's too fucking late.
The streets have always had a code, but the code evolves. The OGs live by one set of laws. The YNs, the young niggas, wrote new ones. Rules born from betrayal, survival, and the need to outthink a world that never played fair. In the New Testament of the streets, Wack100, a.k.a. Cash Jones, breaks down the 13 commandments of the new generation, a doctrine forged on concrete, tested in courtrooms, and lived in silence of scars. Inside, you find the rules, the raw laws of the YNs. Street social, y'all Wack. This is epic. Nah, this is epic. This is epic. Hey, chat. Y'all gotta do Wack a favor. Y'all gotta go cop this. It's $6 on Amazon. Come on. This is some good bathroom reading right here.
Hey, yo. You gotta check it out. Authored by the lovely R&B. Listen.
Hey, yo, academics is laughing at it. Straight up. Academics sitting there laughing at it. That's how he do Wack. He'll laugh at him on some goofy stuff in his face. He telling his chat, go buy this book. Man, ain't nobody buying this book. And they not wasting their money on that. Hell no. Who wants to hear a rat tell people when the second person can rat? So the first person already ratted, and he want to tell you, now, since he ratted on you, you can rat back on him, basically telling you, implicate yourself in the crime. Don't fight your case, right? because there's people that then told on somebody and they fight the case and still can spank the case because they find the loophole how to go to war, right? Wack saying, all right, if they tell on you, just tell back on them. What? Hold up, man. If they tell on you, just go ahead and you tell back on them. So don't fight your case if somebody try to line you up and tell on you. Implicate yourself in the crime and tell back on them. Yo, man, this is why I tell y'all, Wack isn't smart at all. Out of all the stuff Wack could have came up with the right about, that's what he chose though. Out of everything in this whole world, you wrote about something that didn't even make no damn sense.
Man, I'm just keeping it real. I ain't changing the rules. I'm just enlightening everybody to what these people are saying the new rules are.
So Wack, if
who's the people saying that these are the new rules?
Thug call you and be like, yo, OG, why you switch up on me like that, OG? OG,
I
why
ain't switched up.
you
I ain't
like,
no
yo,
switching up.
why you online talking about me like that, OG? Like, I would never talk about you like that.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna tell him is you sent Roscoe out there the wrong way.
Roscoe
It
touched
was
him.
wrong either way.
Roscoe touched him.
Ain't nobody going at my family, bro. Nobody.
Now QCP your family? Oh man. He done created an imaginary family. QCP is now Wack100's family. They related. Yeah, they family. And Roscoe went at his family. Man, stop it, man. Stop, man. This nigga's crazy.
Man. But yeah, okay, all right. So for you,
Smash
you're
that
still
like
standing
button.
on the same points that you
Hit that
said.
subscribe
And
button.
despite, he said kind words about you. He didn't say nothing bad.
Listen, I said kind words about him.
But you still
I
think
think he made the wrong decision when he sent Roscoe out there to represent him, bro. I'm telling you right now, QCP, Birdman, Top Dog. You don't gotta ask where I stand. You might want to get at me before you get at them, because I'm coming. I ain't like these bitch ass niggas. See?
So Wack said he like the little pit bull, right? That you take out there, you know, in walking. So QCP, Birdman, and Top Dog got Wack on a leash, I guess. Because Wack saying, if you say something about them, I'm coming. Come on, man. Damn. They got worried about the police if you say something about any one of them, huh? Oh, man. Damn. Security! Freeze! Get on the ground! Put your hands up! 600, get my cuffs. Bring the squad car around. We gonna lock these niggas up. They talking about QCP. They going to jail. Put your hands up! Hurry up, 600. They said something about QCP, man. They gotta go to jail. Freeze! Don't move! Hurry up, 600, man. You got room in the squad car? You pull yours around. Come on, hurry up. They going to jail. Dang. These niggas right here, boy. You hear him? He gonna be the one to go at him if they say something about QCP, Birdman, or top goon, Top Dog.
Hey, I run into a nigga. Ask Molly Maul this. He'll tell you this. Hey, Marley Marl, I'm out here on tour. This nigga on my tour bus, he called you a snitch. I asked him for the paperwork. He didn't have it. I beat the fuck out of him right here in Switzerland. See, I'm not going to call telling you what a nigga said if I fuck with you.
Oh, come on, Wack. Man. Stop, man. Now Wack done beat somebody up in Switzerland for calling Marley Marl a rat when we all know Marley Marl is victim 2 in Big U's paperwork. Oh, man. Come on, Wack. This nigga just lied, and it's crazy, right? That he targets Axe audience because he knows that they're young. They're young teenagers, young adults. This is who watches academics, right? And he targets these dudes with these fabricated gangster stories that mislead them. He acts like he wants to help the youth, but he misleads them every single time. Dirty individual, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button.
Come to the nigga, then I'm gonna let you know this what the nigga said, this what I did. Wherever you take it, you take it. I come from some other shit.
Oh man. Hey, what? What do you like? Have you been on Twitter? You got a Twitter?
They kicked me off of Twitter 10 years ago. I ain't been able to get my shit back.
Man, I gotta send you these tweets that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got going on. They're going crazy.
Well, I've been communicating with Cardi and trying to keep her from making the wrong decision, but it's obvious what's going on, bro.
Cardi sound like she's upset that, it's gotten to talks. Is that out of bounds? I was starting to think about it. I'm like, well, in male battle rap type of shit and beef, people talk about your dead homies. So I guess the female version is talking about your kids.
Well, Nicki, I believe, is unhappy. Her husband doing something she don't like. And it may be some liquor and drugs because the shit she's doing, we seen this with Gucci Mane when he was unstable. And he mixed to it today. She throwing at Jay-Z, Beyonce. She sent a tweet to Cardi's child, a 7-year-old child. Bro, ain't no way dude is in the house. He ain't there because he would have stopped it. And she's not thinking straight. How do I know? I've seen her in this state before.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, Brooklyn, you right. Word. This nigga here. You hear me? This nigga here, man. Man. He's saying he trying to stop Cardi. He trying to stop Cardi from going too far. Man, this nigga want Cardi to throw him a bone so bad. You can tell when a person is a leech type of person. And Wack is like a leech type of person. He's gonna leech on to anybody that he feels has something going on and some momentum. Because he doesn't know how to create his own. So his whole objective is to interject in what you got going on. To make him feel like I'm relevant. If I get into your business and get a part of what you got going on, it makes it look like I'm established the way you are. These people is making money, right? Academics, Cardi, Nicki, all them getting paper. Wack, you ain't doing nowhere near what these people doing with the paper, man. But you want to insert yourself into the things that they doing to make you relevant and act like you got paper like them. Man, you ain't got no money like none of them. You ain't got no money like none of them. Nowhere near none of them. Come on now. You doing podcasts every week for $1,000, $1,500. Man, you don't see none of them doing that. Hell no. Come on, man. A week though, and drive hours.
I've seen her in this state before.
When?
All you gotta do is ask Safari. He'll tell you.
No way she was moving like this in Safari, right?
What? Boy, look. Hey, I've been around a long time. I've saved a lot of people's careers, stopped a lot of shit from happening, and a lot of shit from coming out. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen this state before, and I know what was going on.
Man, she said that she's going to talk about Jay-Z kids too. You heard that?
She on drugs.
Hey, Wack, you better tread lightly. You better tread lightly. You hear me? Wack getting too out of control. You said that woman on drugs now. You hear me? Knowing she got a real legal team. You got a made up one, right? You got a fabricated legal team. She got a real one. And you on Act Stream popping it down. Straight up. Just be ready if she busts back. We gonna see how his tune change. If Nicki come at Wack, is she gonna come at Wack legally? We gonna see Wack straight backpedal.
You think so?
But R&B, you may want to talk to R&B, bro, because, you know, her and Cardi, she been riding for Cardi. She done got into it with 300 people about this Cardi shit. But Cardi has taken the high road. She says she's done with it. She ain't gonna fuck up her career or endorsements. Now, the pressure's on Nicki. Why? You screaming out March, March, March. Lord forbid she don't do no numbers. Only did 200. Lord forbid she don't do no numbers, bro.
I think the thing with Nicki is that her fans will support anything.
I don't know. You get to talking to 7-year-old little girls, you might lose a few of them. If that would have been you, they'd have canceled your ass.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know. Nicki gets away with a lot, and no companies ever come out and be like, yo, based on this behavior, we'll never work with her.
Bro, she called the 7-year-old girl, what she called a fucking monkey or some crazy shit?
Yeah, but according to like her fans are saying, well, she only said that to the kid because Cardi
there's no because. No, you cannot address the kid. If you want to address Cardi and talk shit about the kid, cool. Dear culture vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The
Hit that like
that
button.
she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all 4 of you bald monkeys put together. Hey, bro, ain't it's nothing justifying that. For me, you, nobody, bro. Period. Nothing. How do you justify that?
Damn.
How do you go act? Tell me. Shout out to the Breakfast Club because they handled her very well. Just Hilarious and the other sister up there and Charlamagne and Indy, they handled it well. They could have went a whole other way with it, but I think, bro, that she's under the influence. She's not in her right mind.
Under the influence of what, though?
I gotta call it pills, powdered liquor.
Pills,
Ciroc
powder,
boys in the building.
No.
Ciroc boys in the building. Listen. Yeah. Bro, look at her racks. Look, you remember when Gucci,
Yeah, I remember.
before he went to jail?
Yeah.
Remember? Okay, and Gucci will tell you, I was fucked up. I was out of my mind. Right? He'll tell you that. Bro, look at it. It's the same shit. I'm going to talk about Jay-Z's kids next. Your kid touching a little girl, calling them monkeys and shit. Like, bro, fuck Rock Nation, Breakfast Club, this, bro, listen. That's no way that is the same Nicki. So maybe her fans can say, we need to get her help. I can respect that.
Wow. So
You know what I'm saying?
was she acting
But
like this
tell me-
all her career?
What you say?
Was she acting like this all her career?
I will tell you this. I watched a mega management team walk away from the contract because of disrespect.
Really?
It's a fact.
Disrespect that Nicki was given to them?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she was going really crazy about
They told me one time Nicki cussed one of them out because she said, why the fuck you didn't tell me it was going to be cloudy today?
Nah, that's not true.
They act. They in your city. They're major names.
No way.
These people will tell you I played a very important part in saving her career. I think if you think about it, you can remember rumors of some footage that was supposed to drop, and it never came out.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get the likes up.
Off the charts. I don't even see blogs posted.
Bro, I will tell you this.
I don't even see blogs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like some of the stuff, I was like, I think I'm about to either have to post it quick and then delete it
I will tell you this. She's powerful because they not going at her. That would have been anybody else, bro. It'll be a cancel movement on their ass. You know it.
Nah, that's true. That's true. But that's what I can't understand. Her thing is that everybody's against her. But I'm like, you're so a legendary and huge rapper that you get to do all this stuff and you go virtually untouched. No, you don't lose no endorsements. We don't hear about, oh, this arena won't take you in because you've said X, Y, and Z. She gets to say all this and say be good.
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody against her, bro. I mean, look, bro, Cardi didn't even mention her name, bro.
Nah, she hates Jay-Z.
Cardi,
She definitely hates Jay-Z.
listen, bro. Jay-Z's a very respectable guy. He's somebody you can always talk to. I think Nicki didn't understand her deal, and that's what it is. I understand the Thriller deal. I get it. I watched the whole buy, bring people in. I watched them bring investors. As you know, shit get diluted then. I watched the whole shit. I don't think she understands how that works. And I think even when her business partners try to tell her, she probably flips out on them, so they just leave it where it's at. Because at the end of the day, if Jay-Z would have stole that kind of money, they'd have been in court.
Man, Cardi be tweeting back at her right now. This tweet's going up from like 2 minutes ago. Jesus Christ.
What Cardi say?
Cardi's trying to clarify that she didn't mock her son. Because I guess Nicki said, I only talked about Cardi's kids because Cardi talked about my kids. So Cardi said, wait, I mocked your son?
I think if I can remember, Nicki said something first about Cardi's kids, and then Cardi shot back and said something about you miserable, this, that, and something about maybe alluding to her kid has some delay problems. So I want to say Nicki shot, Cardi returned fire, and then Nicki tweeted the 7-year-old. And I don't think Cardi responded.
Do you think this is gonna get violent?
Gonna get what?
Violent.
Nah, you dealing with two people that got teams. Cardi's security is crazy. Nicki's security is crazy. They couldn't get to each other if they wanted to.
Yeah, but I mean,
they don't even move, act. They don't move like us. You know how, nigga, I can catch you late night moving by yourself. You can catch me move. They don't move like that, bro. Everywhere they go.
I mean, even Young Dolph, they call that the cookie shop. So I mean, you never know.
Wack, you ain't got the money to get the security like that, though. You ain't got the money to keep that security around you. You told everybody that your daughter got hired security, and the security know where your daughter at before you do, right? Which we know that's a lie. That's just something you want to say. Yeah, my daughter got security, but you ain't got no security. Come on, man. Yeah. You around here ducking and hiding everywhere you go.
Catch him on a one-away in Sephora, you know?
Nah, that ain't gonna happen, bro. You're not gonna catch either one of those women out in the open like that by themselves. It ain't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. You know that.
Yeah.
That's like telling me you're gonna catch Jay-Z by himself. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Wow.
Cardi's security is crazy. Nicki's security is crazy.
Definitely, there's no coming back from this, right? Like,
now, if you ask me who I think will win in the head-up squabble,
who you got?
I think Cardi will get that ass.
You see him, right? He on Cardi's nuts because the album sold a lot of copies in the first week. Yeah, he's on Cardi's nuts. I'm with Cardi. I don't care nothing about Nicki right now. It's whatever side that's doing something, he gonna ride with it. Yeah, I'm with them. That's my brother. That's my sister. Yeah. Wack is one of them dudes that he looking for any wave to be a part of. Whatever's popping, he want to be there. He want to say that we brothers or sisters.
Cardi seems feisty. Look like she been fighting for years.
She remind me of when them motherfucking roosters finna fight and they feathers go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cardi.
I don't know if Nicki's been in a fight like that. But
who? Cardi?
No, Nicki.
Man, I don't think Nicki, but Cardi from the Bronx, nigga. Cardi, and she a little homegirl. She gonna squabble up. Cardi gonna squabble up, nigga, for sure.
Squabble to the knockout. Squabble to the knockout.
Cardi squabbling up.
People think that Nicki is stressed out by her man, but I think she
I believe that. I believe her man, and I believe because of her man, I think she's dibbling and dabbling, bro. Straight up. I think she's gonna get right. But I definitely believe that men can have an effect on women like women can have an effect on men, bro, for real. That's a fact. Don't act like a female ain't did nothing and had you looking over there at that Don Julio and you just said, fuck it.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever crashed out because of like my personal problems.
You probably at the house. You probably tore the house up, do some shit, and fell on the couch face first. You ain't gonna tell us, but you definitely. You fall in love. You're a guy that fall in love. You fall in love real easy.
But I'm gonna be honest with you though. The way that she's crashing,
he told him you fall in love real easy.
I have sometimes at 9 a.m.
He said you fall in love real easy, man. You wifing everything you come across. Rain King.
I start drinking, and then sometimes, you know, like you be having something on your mind. It ain't gotta be no girl related, but it just be like, if anybody mentioned that, I'm going off. It feels like that's going on with Nicki. Like she's definitely. I don't want to accuse her of like taking drugs and nothing, because does Nicki don't come across like no drug.
Hit that like button.
According to her fans, she don't even drink or smoke. She don't drink, she don't smoke, she don't pop pills. Maybe she be thinking people be just playing with her name when they be comparing Cardi to her. Dropping Tet.
So you got a lot of people bagged up. The label can't do nothing for you because you pulled a 6'9". You told everybody you.
That is necessarily. Sometimes you need a break from that bullshit. And thank you, Ice Spice, for a nice commercial break.
I don't believe he's looking to do any business with Thug. If it is some business to be done, I believe he'd do it through the proper channels of a attorney negotiation. But, you know, once you show your hand, you show your hand. But motherfucker come show you tomorrow text messages and voice recordings of me plotting to do something to you or violate you. Ain't nothing that's gonna erase that from your mind, bro.
But it looks like Savage and Drake and a few others forgave him. Why can't QCP?
Savage and who? Nigga, that's Savage and Drake. And I don't believe Drake forgave the nigga. Drake just taking the high road, playing the role, my nigga, because we know what Drake got. Drake know the recordings that was sent to him. He heard some shit y'all didn't even hear.
What?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Wait, Drake got other recordings that the public didn't hear.
That's a fact. When it comes to
I'm
Savage,
telling you, they don't rock with Wack.
you already know. That was a
At
rapper,
all.
So, of course, he don't fuck with it.
Stop it, man. Stop it, Wack. Okay, so he won't forgive him.
Wack be thinking people rock with him, man.
I'm just saying.
They just loud on the internet. Ain't nobody rock with Wack. He just loud.
Like, he ain't did nothing. You can't find nowhere where QCP ever disrespected or violated Young Thug ever.
Where do you see, like, did you see the sales come back? He didn't sell too hot. What do you think his career is at? Thug.
I told you, bro, why you think we did this, what we did? That was the attack.
Wait, so you think that the orchestrated play that you quarterbacked,
that's a fact,
affected his sales?
Let me tell you something.
Now Wack saying he did what he did, the Thug, to affect his sales so that the album didn't sell. I tell you, he just thinks about this stuff as he go along. Damn, you said you put it out. Now you the one that intentionally infected his sales, and it's just he think about this stuff as he go.
Listen, first of all, it's three key things. One, the entertainment community. You know what happens if Wack can't call on No Jumper, Academics, and Vlad to say, hey, bro, share this for me on your thing. That you know, on your site, that counts for something, right?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of people bagged up. The label can't do nothing for you because you pulled a 6'9". You told everybody you going through the label, buying streams and buying positioning.
Ooh,
so now,
hey, that's a good question. You know what? I was thinking the whole time, like, if he bought bots why not buy bots for yourself?
Every move is a calculated step. It ain't gonna happen because once the light is on you, it's on you.
So wait, are you taking credit for since the information got leaked where he's talking about he bought bots? The label says we ain't touching that because we don't want to.
That's a fact.
Oh shit.
Why you think Drake and Party Next Door shit didn't do too well? Nigga, you out here screaming what we doing, we definitely can't do it. And listen, it was a joint effort. Shout out to Seti Nash. Shout out to the exposers. And shout out to you, academics. You participated as well.
I feel like I didn't know I was participating. What? Y'all
No,
sound
I give you that. You probably didn't know. I give you that.
yeah, because I rock with I don't have anything against Doug.
Bro, I ain't got nothing against him either. When he sent his man at my guy, it was on, bro.
Have you talked to him or his people since?
I talked to one of his management.
What they say?
They just listened because they called me and I didn't give them a chance to say nothing. Because once I'm tripping, I'm tripping.
Really? Oh, shit.
Just listen, it is what it is, bro. Hey, bro, fuck all that. The nigga was dead wrong, bro. He even said he was wrong on that this out there shit. He said it. I was out of line for speaking man business on the phone with my bro. He said it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think most of them calls are that big of a deal. I think the only thing that could be a big deal.
I know you don't. Boy.
Everybody, whack. So you're telling me you with R&B, with R&B rubbing down them corns and bunions, you don't be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, this big-headed nigga act, man. Why this nigga did?
My woman will tell you she right here. If I tell her that nigga's a bitch-ass nigga, because I done told the nigga he's a bitch-ass nigga.
Well, I think Thug told most of those people how he felt before.
Nah, that's cap. He ain't told them niggas that shit. He damn sure ain't never said no shit like that to QCP. That's a fact.
Well, I don't think that was his friend.
Huh?
That wasn't his friend at first.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Niggas ain't never had no issues, bro. Them niggas was all on the same label at one time. The fuck are you talking about, bro?
Really?
Guarantee you he ain't never uttered the words Gucci, you soft.
Yeah, but he playing around when he say that shit. He don't mean that.
Nah. We are not Canaanites. We don't grab asses in the locker room. Certain things niggas don't do. We don't play with. We don't play with calling a nigga soft. Especially nobody like Gucci that you know is far from that, bro.
Damn. Hey, so we get to hear Nicki say she's suing mad people.
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
Bro, she's not ever. She ain't, bro. Trust me. Liquor, drugs, and stress. Did you know the dude ain't at home? Do you really think I would allow my woman to flip like that and fuck her career up if I'm watching her do it? Well, either you don't give a fuck or you ain't home.
Or she's so powerful you can't tell her shit anyway.
Huh? Nah, ain't never. Nah. That ain't how that work. Who a motherfucker is to the media, to the world, ain't got nothing to do with who you are in your household, bro. Sorry.
Yes,
ain't no way dude is there. And dude is street nigga too. No way dude is there.
Yeah, but he don't have Twitter or nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, what the hell was Meek and Safari putting up with her? Like, she don't seem like seem like a really tough situation.
Hey, bro, I believe you need to go get counseling and go get some help. You know what I'm saying?
So what you need, nigga? What you need?
And another thing, shout out to AB, Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're praying for you. We're rooting for you. You know, we all fall, but we can get back up. Shout out to AB.
He just said he got a meeting with Adrian Broner. I guess that meeting don't exist like everything else he said. He just said he got a meeting with him to do some business. Now you said shout out to him. Okay.
A lot of y'all niggas out there laughing and cheering on his downfall instead of reaching down and trying to help uplift a brother and pick him up. But I just might show y'all how it's supposed to go.
Don't tell me you got a boxing match for him.
Welcome to the Academy with big academics, not the little one. Shout out to the chat. Salute to the other side of the clubhouse. Click, subscribe, thumbs up.
All right, Wack. Go.
Hey, listen, man. I think you'll look good in the commentator suit. So get ready. I just might need you November 7th, man. I'm going to be hollering at you. You know, you and AB might make a nice duo. We'll see how it goes.
Hit me, Wack.
Hey, yo, man. That dude Wack is all cap, man. Like, that dude is the most captainest dude on the internet, man. You can't believe nothing Wack says. For content, he just lies about everything. The truth ain't in him. Yeah, the truth ain't in him, man. Yeah. The truth is not in Wack at all. I don't believe nothing that dude say. I'ma just be real. I don't believe nothing he says at all. Yeah, nothing. Crazy. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I don't believe nothing he says. Hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let me see. Hit this. Nicki Minaj. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't believe nothing he say. I don't know how anybody believe that dude. For real. It be all lies every time. Let me see here. They be all lies every single time. Yeah, it be all lies every single time. Every time. Let me see. It be all live.
Y'all, so yesterday, as I mentioned in the tease, we got listed on Nicki Minaj's lash list. She gave us some lashes. Her hit list, yes. So where do y'all want to start? Y'all want me to tell y'all how we got there, or y'all want to hear what she had to say about y'all?
It really don't even matter.
We know how we got there. We here, Lauren.
No,
All of the above.
Okay, so
the backstory, Sean.
Yes. So okay, let me talk to you guys about what went down yesterday on X. So culture, poor culture. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were at it again. Nicki Minaj got on X and she began tweeting. She tweeted, "Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together." So Cardi responds, "Here you go again, starting nice and early. You sick, pathetic loser, demonic B-word. I said back in 2018, and nobody believed me, that you've been talking about my child since I was pregnant. You've been jealous of my child. I had never mentioned or talked about your kid. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but to be jealous of my kids is insane. You're jealous of my kids because they're beautiful and they're smart, and that's why God punished you with having she calls her kid slow. You hate your child because you wish you could brag on him and his milestones, but the only thing you can brag on is hair, you effing dummy." So then Nicki Minaj tweets, "I'm going to kick your gums back in formation." Cardi responds, "You said you're going to kick my child gums back. Didn't you say you was in NY This is passwords now. Where you at? Because today gonna be the day I go to jail. So then Nicki Minaj continues to tweet. At this point, though, her tweets are all over the place. It's not even just to Cardi. She's tweeting the day that her album drops, March 27, 2026. She tweets randomly R. Kelly. She randomly tweets Aaliyah. She's tweeting photos of a pregnant Barney because she's been calling Cardi Barney B. Then she starts adding different media outlets. So she goes at TMZ. She says, Harvey, your time is up. She goes for Charles, says that his time is up.
Charles is the guy with the dreads, right?
Charles is Charles is the guy.
You know, gotta be honest. When it's beef, why people act like it's rules? Let's just be real, man. When it's beef, there is no rules, man. This is stuff that, you know, people want to set limitations on. Like, it's like their beef is their beef. Whatever they got going on is their beef. But when there is beef, there is no rules. People saying this is off limits and that is off limits. Nothing's off limits when it's beef. Now, outside spectators can say this is off limits and I wouldn't do this, but you not in that beef. So whatever they going to throw shots back and forth, that's their beef. You an outside spectator, there is no limit. I'm just saying, when I go to war, right, and I'm saying this for me, if I'm going to war with somebody, I'm not thinking about trying to minimize the war, no, I want to crush you. So when people say, oh, this is off limits, no, that's their war. It's messed up what they saying about each other's kids or whatever. Yes, but there is no limit to a war. It's no limits. They used to say back in the day, right, that women and kids was off limits in the war, right? But you know, people don't live by that. If it's a real war, they not limiting who they gonna go at. It's war. Everybody got to get it. But this what they try to like make it seem in a situation like this is public. I don't think people get to thinking like that when they beefing. When you beefing with somebody, you ain't thinking about how just to say this and say that. No, you gonna say the most damaging thing to somebody because you trying to make sure that you touch home. But then you look at it like the people that are celebrities, you know, they got certain standards. They got to be a certain way to the public because they're being watched. No, them people still human beings. They get upset just like anybody else. So you think that Nicki wasn't thinking about trying to say something that was going to crush her? Just like Cardi B going to say something that's trying to crush her. But I think people be having this imaginary limitation. Yeah. Nah. You run into the right people, there is no limit. Straight up. Somebody want to get at you, they not thinking, oh, I'm just going to get at you a little bit. If they really on that, just being real. Somebody come looking for you, there's not no limit if they really on that, man. They going to come at everybody. And they not going to really be rapping if that's that problem that they on. I'm coming at everybody. But you know, with the internet, man, you know, a lot of this stuff is foo-fafi, straight up. A lot of it is just straight foo-fafi. Everybody's acting and, you know, they want to be the tough person. But I'm just being real, man. Ain't no limit when it's on. It's on, it's on. Ain't no, I ain't gonna say this, I ain't gonna say that. Nah, shit. Niggas will go at your mom. They not looking at it like, oh, that's your mom. That's your mom. If that's who, the only person they can find, that's who they gonna go at. If it's real. But I know a lot of this stuff be play, man. So when they come out, they like, oh man, why'd you say that? Man, they just talking slick. Ain't none of them gonna really get out there and get active and do something to one another. They just talking slick. So people gotta stop thinking that it's a limit. And a lot of people get caught up in a situation like that. You get to playing with somebody, right? And then you think it's a limit how they supposed to come back at you. And if you get the right person, I'm telling you this from experience. You get the right person and you pop off, because there'd be a lot of people that like to pop off. They want to say something slick and think that, oh, that's it. No, you get the right person that snap back, they going to crush you. They going to have you thinking about something for the next year. You know what I'm saying? So people got to understand that. Don't be the person that be in the middle of that type stuff and think it's a limit how people supposed to get at you.
That stay next to Harvey. Harvey and then it's Charles. Okay. And then she comes for us.
Did you agree with her when she said those tweets?
That their time is up?
Yeah.
No, they're doing what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
No shade from me.
I'm just saying, Lauren used to be the senior news producer at TNT.
Yeah, but God is good. I'm not. Oh, it ended fine for me.
So I'm cool with Charles.
I have no issues. Okay. So then Nicki Minaj comes for us, and she says, "Charlamagne, did you put that bleaching cream on your
penis?"
Oh, Michael,
did you?
You tell him, Envy. You tell him if I did or not.
Then she tags the.
Yeah, I don't like that though, man. You know, these dudes definitely are men that, you know, people watch on this show all the time, right? And all they do is play Fruit Loop games. I don't agree with that. You know, it's young people that pay attention to these guys, right? And there's some people that might look up to both of them, and all they do is play fruity games. That's what's corny. You know, y'all want to do that behind the doors, do that. But damn, why y'all trying to influence these young people to play those fruit games? The next thing you know, they turn into a fruit cup.
President of the United States, and says, lock them all up. Imagine if you called yourself Trump the God. Oh, then she does a B word.
Not MAGA Minaj.
Oh, gosh. Lock up boring Lauren. She spelled my name wrong. And Jess with the testicles, too.
I'm glad she know I got balls and I drag them.
Okay.
So I'm glad she know.
Drop them.
Okay.
She said they're very nasty people. Queens in words run these in words. So Envy, you run us?
You
or like,
run us,
are you in
Envy?
cahoots?
Oh my God.
Because ain't no other lines. And then she says thank you. And then she drops the album date again, March 27, 2026.
We're not waiting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You run us?
Yes. I don't know. If you have balls and you're boring and you dye your penis,
you know.
Yo, stop it, man. People gonna be
crazy.
Stop it. You know. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Now you don't know.
Yo, shut up, guys.
Miserable again.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Sick.
She just proved my
That
point
shit's sick,
further.
man.
Miserable, whatever.
I
It's laughable.
I just hate the fact that you go at somebody's kids.
Yeah.
I think there has to be a line drawn, right? And because once you go to somebody's kids, I don't know how you go back from there. And it's like what Cardi said. Once you talk about my kids, what else is there left for me to do when I see you? There's no high five. There's no.
Man, when situations get hectic, don't nobody want to go back. When they get real, don't nobody want to figure out how we gonna make up. Don't nobody want to work it out and be friends. Nah, it was beef. All right, if we let it die down, all right, you do you, I do me. We just left it there. Don't nobody want to try to rekindle no relationships when it's some real war. It's beef. I don't want to be cool with you. I can't never trust you. Once you get into it with somebody, you can't really trust that person ever because it went too far. Those things lingered in somebody's mind. This went too far, man. We can never be cool again.
Hey, let me talk to you in the bathroom. No, put your hands up. But not only that, you know, a lot of these Nicki Minaj fans, right? They go hard, right? With the unicorn, they go crazy, right?
They going insane in my mentions. They funny though.
What they leaving the magically delicious emojis like that's going to
It's so much. She need to put the barbs on an album. Like just do an album with the
But
barbs.
she talked to them like they got little hoes. Like she the pimp, they the hoes. Look, either way, where's Kenneth? Like, why you won't just grab your wife's phone? It's your wife. She's embarrassing her family. She's embarrassing you, embarrassing y'all as a unit. Like, why would you let her lie?
Man, this be real, man. Justin embarrassed herself plenty of times on the internet. This would I be really like looking at these people and say they all fufafi, right? When somebody's mad about something, they not worried about them being a public figure. When Jess was on the internet crying about what she was crying about, talking about the Breakfast Club, looking all crazy because she was mad that Lauren was taking her segment or whatever. She didn't care how she looked. People looking at her like, yo, you goofy. Why you get out there and say all that, right? But people will get on there and act like other people don't have emotions when they upset and they not worried about what you thinking. Come on now. Don't nobody care about what somebody thinking when they get mad. When I get hot, I don't care who looking. Straight up. Somebody get mad and they want to smack the shit out of something. They not caring about what's around them, but they make it look like because somebody got money and status that they got to keep a certain type of face for people, and now you can't be human. People get upset. Dealing with other people, you get upset, man. You don't know how you gonna react to something. But they make it seem like you gotta be a robot in life and you can't get mad, you can't react a certain way because you got money, because you got fame, because you got status. So you ain't human no more when you become a politician, when you become a judge, a lawyer. All these people, they not human no more. They can't get upset and say certain things. Come on, man. That shit be fufafi, man.
Myself in the bathroom and go on this rant.
Like and if you the people
break
that
down the door,
do
something, grab the phone. I could never have a husband that let me do this. Like that let me do this days and days and days.
Well, Cardi says that the only person that does have power is Kenneth, but there's other things at play.
Where?
She says that there's other things at play, and that, you know, Nicki Minaj, she alleges Nicki Minaj is under the influence of some things.
Where's her people? Like, where's Deb Anthony? Where's everybody that be helping her out? That's, you know.
And you see Wack, he repeats that, right? Yeah, Cardi alleged that she under the influence of something. And Wack want to be down with Cardi so bad that he want to go repeat it. You know, follow her, man. This is why I tell you, man, them people in the industry look at Wack like a straight certified peewee, man.
That she confides in. Where's our people? Where our therapists at? Like, where our people at?
You hit something on the nose.
We're very concerned. What's up?
So Cardi B also got concerned, to your point, Jess, and she says, "Dear Onika, Tanya, Mirage, this is my last time responding to you because this is past Twitter now. I gotta see you, but first I'm gonna tell you the truth. You said out your own mouth that the little girl in you hasn't forgiven." She talks about some allegations that Nicki Minaj was molested as a child, which okay. Yeah, and then she says, I know you experience a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs are not going to help you. She's alleging that Nicki Minaj is using drugs, and that's why we're seeing these tweets. You need to go to therapy now. I'm going to let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because, and then she alleges that, you know, Kenneth Petty is taking advantage of Nicki Minaj, and that's why he's allowing her to do these things. And she says, you think I don't know? She's alleging, Cardi says that she got all this information from people from Queens, but she says Nicki Minaj needs to get help. You need to heal the trauma. You always coming at people every time you see them happy because you got so much trauma and pain that you want to put on others. Your fans are going to gas you up while you literally lose your mind. You have no friends, no family, just the man in your house that lets you do these. She says a lot of other stuff, but I don't want to keep reiterating. But she says to let you do all this stuff until you pass out. And then she says, I'm not throwing away my career and my endorsements going back and forth with you with words with a possessed person. I'll see you when I see you. And then Cardi tweeted again because Nicki Minaj continued. She says, I'm letting you know again, stop playing with my kids. You're just mad because your son's favorite color is 5. Now get on. And she, calls her.
You know, but Cardi act like she just wasn't in the courtroom saying she didn't do everything that she really did do. Like she wasn't in the courtroom fighting, saying that she didn't do what she did. What we all know she did. But these people be acting like they really gonna get active. You said something about my kids. What you gonna do? You just said you don't want to lose your endorsements. You gonna get out there and get active? You gonna send somebody at Nicki? What you gonna do? It's like this stuff here be foo-fa-fee. When they get to going back and forth on the internet, it's publicity stunts. Straight up, it's to get attention. It's to try to pump whatever they selling. It's to get people to go look at their brand and buy whatever's connected to their brand. Straight up, because that's all she doing. Both of them. You're going to have people that rock with Nicki. They're going to go out and buy Nicki stuff. You're going to have people that rock with Cardi. They're going to go out and buy Cardi stuff. Straight up. It's all publicity, man. But they act like they really going to go out there and do something to go to jail. They act like they're going to go out there and do something to go to jail. Man, ain't nobody going out there and do nothing to go to jail. Hold up. Both of them rich. They on there throwing shots at each other. And think about it, man. Nicki ain't going to do nothing to Cardi's kids or Cardi. Cardi ain't going to do nothing to Nicki's son or Nicki, right? They not doing nothing to nobody, man. They got the people paying attention to them, talking about them, and it make the people go spend money. And then people say, oh, the kids off limit. Nah, they say things like that. They at war. They ain't doing nothing, man. They gonna get more money from it. People gonna spend more money with them because of it. That's it. Ain't nobody going to jail. The kids still gonna be the kids. But it make the people in the world mentally, it's a mind game. If people really don't be understanding it, it's a mind game to get you in tune to them and make you go spend money with them. Straight up. Damn. That's all. Nicki gonna sell some old albums because it is. You hear me? It's people streaming Nicki old stuff because she said F Cardi's daughter. Straight up. It's people that went and bought Cardi's new album, streaming it because she beefing with Nicki. And they feel like Nicki said something out of pocket. And that shit all game, man. Straight up. It's all game, man. Yeah. But you know, you got to say some outrageous things to get people to pay attention. Yeah. That's crazy. You got to say some of the most outrageous things for people to pay attention. Hit that like button, man. Let's get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button.
Some names, but yeah, so, you know, Nicki Minaj went on with some more tweets. She also
Your
talked
son's
about
favorite
Billboard.
color is 5.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's in my no mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, it went on and on all night, and it
man.
also spiraled into JT and Santana arguing back and forth online last night.
Yeah, I did catch a little bit of it before I went to sleep.
Yeah. I think that the saddest thing for me is, like,
You can call whitehead. Because I don't think you have a wide head.
That's
Now,
dumb.
if they would have said you got eyes like Sid or Rashawn from Ice Age,
Oh my God.
or Jar Jar Binks, like if they would have said something about the eyes, I'd have been like, okay, but head, you don't have a wide
That
head.
is so messed up.
And you're not boring.
You're not boring.
You're not boring.
Y'all don't have. I appreciate
find
the
you very
informations, but y'all don't got to do that. I wasn't checking to see if I was or if I wasn't. I know what I am and what I'm not.
Just you don't have testicles.
Oh no!
That, now, we don't know
listen,
that.
You're right.
Look,
I
I
don't
do.
think she did.
Listen, I drags them too. Like I go crazy with my nuts. Don't play with me. I drags them up and down everywhere. So I'm glad she knows that just with the testicles is
Just with the testicles.
yeah, she know.
Inshallah, it's
He definitely bleached everything. He also gets his eyebrows done. He's sitting over there like a shiny milk dud every morning.
I wish I got my
But
eyebrows done.
Obviously, she appreciates you.
and you're a little bitty, little bitty itty over there. So,
You know.
Yeah, but
y'all know I don't care about none of this low vibrational nigga nonsense. Okay, this is low vibrational nigga nonsense, and I hope that Nicki heals, because all I hear is pain. All I hear is hurt, and she's projecting that pain and hurt onto others. But we'll discuss more in Donkey today.
I hate to see it.
I hate to see her like this.
Barbs that are 45 years old plus, and Lauren's comments talking about she got a big head and she's boring. Y'all need to grow up too.
It's okay.
So much y'all hate to see. I love to see this issue. I love to see stuff like this.
Okay, now Jess admits that she loves to see stuff like this, but then in one breath, you saying she wrong. I tell you, man. I tell you, if you just listen to these people that be hypocrites, you'll hear it, man.
I'm not feeling you, no matter what you do, no matter what you say. I'm leaving anyway.
No matter how big you get your testicles on, okay?
Up next, this is my type of carrying on.
I know you been through some pain.
Can we pull that up? Pull that up, Red.
We got it up.
This is my type of carrying on. You know what I'm saying?
Front page news.
We just got here, y'all. We just gonna, this is my type of carrying on right here.
And then Bozema St. John will be joining us in a little bit. And don't forget, if you're having relationship issues or problems like that, just
hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. Yeah. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. For sure. I tell you, it be all a whole bunch of publicity stunts. Straight up. Yeah. A whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see what DJ Envy said about blackballing Nicki.
Well, Nicki Minaj accused you of blackballing her. Mm-hmm. Now, this situation was around her threatening DJ Self. DJ Self. There we go. Thank you for correcting. So, tell me how this whole thing played out.
Mm-hmm. So, first and foremost, I love my DJs, right?
Yeah.
I'm from an era of DJs, whether we knew each other or didn't, there was competition, but we all worked with each other, right?
True.
We were all cool. And a lot of times DJs are the last man on the totem pole, right? That's the last people that artists fuck with at times. We get disrespected a lot of times.
Paid the worst.
We get paid the worst, right? So Nicki Minaj had a problem with DJ Self back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was because they tell me that Self was talking about he liked, I believe, Nicki's album or Nicki's record over, he liked Cardi B's record over Nicki's record, which was his.
SBGB TV live call-in show was popping.
Hey, what's up? This is Deja Vu.
What's up with your Deja Vu?
Nothing. I was just listening and I'm like, hearing those voices. I mean, I don't watch the show, so I'm hearing it through you right here. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I just hear, I don't know, it just feels like Charlamagne picked a bunch of masculine sounding black women. I don't know, they're probably all like, probably highly melanated or something. And I just feel like he's making a mockery of them on purpose by just choosing those two. And I'm just like tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's probably, homosexual or bisexual. And it's like, probably hates black women. That's what it's giving. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like, I don't know. I just wish they would stop attacking us. You know what I mean? But
okay,
that's not gonna happen. So, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta stand up, you know what I mean? And just expect it. I mean, Nicki Minaj, she's from, Trinidad and a bunch of other places they say, but you know what I'm saying? So, but still, you know what I'm saying? They treating her like the black woman, even though she's from the islands. And it's like, they let one go through You know, they let one go through, which was her, you know, per like generation or whatever. One female MC. They might let a couple up under her, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, less than 10 go through. We know it's more than 10 male rappers out at all times. So it's like, number one, they got a yoke on all the female rappers. And then number two, the one at the top, you know, the one with the crown, they always got to drag her. No matter what, no matter who she is. It's just like the rule, the rule that go with the game. The rule book for the game. That's how that go. Okay. And so, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that either. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to represent, defend for Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? One reason I always remember when she said, fuck the skinny bitches. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But, you know, at times I've gained and I've lost. I ain't holding it against her. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke, but it's real at the same time. So it's like she could defend herself. But I'm here speaking up for the Black woman. And, you know what I'm saying, and how they do us all the time in the media. They got these rough sounding women on the mic. They all sound like they need to clear their throat of the phlegm that's in it. And it's like, you could do that with hot tea. You could do that with all different types of teas. You could drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking some of that shit about the person who's at the top of the game and the genre that you represent. So you're disrespecting yourself when you disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? When you're disrespecting her position, you know what I'm saying, in front of the world like this. And the reason why I say that is because it's like, yeah, they got beefs with her. I don't know what all their beefs are with each other. But it's like I said, the person at the top, you know, like they did it to Lauryn Hill, for example. You know what I mean? Who came before her? Yeah, she sang, so I forgot about her. But, you know, she was a rapper too. They did the exact same thing to Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? They let her go up, rose her up. They understood that she was the only one with the talent at the time that they let through, because they let through one. It's other talent, but they let through one. And then they surround them with a bunch of people without talent, you know, imitators, and then some with mediocre talent. And it's always, like I said, less than 10. It's like the same thing every generation. And they made Lauryn Hill seem crazy. And then now they want to exalt her again after she changed her name. And so they'll probably do the same thing to Nicki. Once they make her seem crazy after time passed before the next generation, then they're going to do her just like Lauryn Hill. So they don't do it to the people that's not melanated. You know what I'm saying? They get older, the rock stars, they put them in the Hall of Fame. Us, they say, why are you still doing your art?
Yeah.
If you're still there.
They do that. That is definitely real. When we get old, it's like you can't do nothing. You do something while you out there. You too old to be doing that.
Right. Like they only want you to do it while you're a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I was in high school, they came and promoted it to us at lunchtime all the time. I think I might probably heard Mary J. Blige for the first time with the DJ playing it at lunchtime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, so they market everything to the preteens, the early teens, and they make it seem like that's the only people that buy. But I don't know. It probably goes back to their perversion. But the point is, people love music at all ages. I think they do all this stuff because, you know, they're controlling their interests. But you know what I'm saying? We just need to be aware of it and I think start our own stuff. You know what I mean? Like anything we start is going to be better. And yeah, that's all I had to say.
Okay, yeah. And I appreciate you calling in with your opinion.
All right.
Thank you. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah.
Opinion. Yeah. All right. Like opinions like assholes. Everybody got one, right? Mm-hmm. And her reply and her response to this at the time was she was going to send Queens niggas up there to fuck them up. Right? Now, the one thing about Nicki is really from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Okay. She really has niggas from Southside Jamaica, Queens that when she says jump, they will jump. And they would have beat self up. And I didn't like that. And I just said, you cannot beat up a DJ for having an opinion. Right? And I can't let you beat up a DJ for having an opinion. And if that's the case, I can't play your record until that is squashed. I would hope anybody would do it for me. Like, you just can't say, oh, Vlad, you said, and nothing disrespectful. It's not like, you know, you talked about somebody's kids or you did something disrespectful. You just said, I like this record over this, or I like this song, or I like this album.
I like Big Boy Show more than The Breakfast Club.
Correct. Now, because you said that, I can't say, I'm going to send 20 people up here to beat you up.
Right.
No, that's your opinion. That is your opinion.
Yes.
And I just didn't like that. And I said I wasn't going to play the record. That was me. Me not playing the record. And that's where it got into, you know, all out of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, she had an interesting statement. She said, remember how cocky DJ Envy was when he said that he blackballs my music on the radio? Ask yourself how DJ Envy can get away with that behavior. Then I remember him selling that busted houses, and I have to laugh. We pray, Envy, one by one, God will show y'all that you are not God.
Yeah, no, I'm not God. I'm nowhere near God. I pray to God every day. And I never said I was going to ban. I just said I'm, as a DJ, not playing her records. That's it. The station plays what they want to play. They still play it. And that was a long time ago. I think that was like 3-4 years ago, I think it was. But I played Nicki Minaj. I think they squashed it out. And I play Nicki records again. Man, I wish Nicki the best.
Yeah, I mean, Nicki has a history of this type of like unhinged behavior, though. I remember at one point she was threatening DJ Academics. She wanted his address to send like her husband to his house. Remember she got into it with Des Bryant? She offered to for Des Bryant to fight her husband. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, put up the money. I'll stomp him out right in front of you.
Yeah, I think they squashed it out.
They squashed it too.
But the whole thing is when you go back and forth with people, I'll be honest with you, I don't care. But when it's a DJ, I kind of take a DJ close to heart. You know what I mean? Because like I said, nobody has. Like if you look at my background, when we went to COVID, I raised a couple $100,000 for DJs. Gave all the DJs money to pay.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, to pay their Pampers, their car notes, their crib notes, their electricity and all that. We raised, I think we raised like $250,000.
I never knew this, man. Thank you. Round of applause, everybody.
And you know who the biggest contributor was? Take a wild guess. It was a DJ.
Funk Flex?
Khaled, I think, gave $50,000.
Okay.
And, you know, shout to, we did
He's probably the richest DJ, so that makes sense. Yeah, good for him.
Richest hip-hop DJ, yeah.
Richest hip-hop DJ.
I would think so. And
is he the richest hip-hop DJ? Hold on a second. Is he? Yeah. I guess he would be. He's the only one in the house on Star Island or whatever else. And
I think Khaled is. Yeah, but so Khaled was one. But, we, you know, even with DJ Up, he just did a story with Drink Champs when he was talking about when he had his stroke. He was like, Envy was the one that called and said, yo, let's just all throw money in his Cash App. So when he wakes up, he'll have some money. But like, that's what I try to do. I try to make sure all the DJs are protected and that we're all good. I know it's difficult. I mean, you know as well, like when you're DJing and you're doing mixtapes and you're hoping that mixtape rings off and you're hoping that you get a club and you got kids. It's like, if we can support each other, let's support each other. Now, I know we're competitive. There's nothing wrong with being in competition, but there got to be a line.
Oh, look, man.
Man, DJ Emmy felt like he had control to do what he wanted. And he said he wasn't playing a record on some sucker stuff. You know what they do. They feel like they got the power through the radio and they want to hold it on a person. I ain't going to play your record. Then they say, I'm going to play your record. The control stuff. Yeah. This is why I'm going all the way independent. I ain't giving nobody no ability. No ability. Straight up.
Ahead of his sentencing on tomorrow.
Okay, so Diddy makes a mistake. What did Diddy do? Diddy made a mistake one day before his sentencing. What did Diddy do? What did the diddler do?
October 3rd, Diddy wrote a mercy letter to the judge asking for forgiveness and apologizing to Cassie and others he hurt. Diddy made one big mistake in that letter. I am going to read some excerpts from that letter. You tell me if you can spot the gigantic mistake that he made. Thursday around 5 p.m., Diddy's legal team submitted a letter that was penned by him. The 4-page letter is filled with Diddy seemingly taking accountability for his actions. It starts with Diddy saying, I want to apologize and say how sincerely sorry I am for all the hurt and pain that I have caused others by my conduct. I take full responsibility and accountability for my past wrongs. This has been the hardest 2 years of my life, and I have no one to blame for my current reality and situation but myself.
So when I hear that, though, right there, just to say something about that, right? When you are convicted of a crime and you got that pre-sentence investigation, man, you can't go in there acting like you ain't do nothing. Straight up. You cannot go in there acting like you did not do nothing. because they gonna hold it on you. You gotta go in there and admit to your wrong. Because if you get in there acting like everybody else was wrong and you wasn't wrong and you was right and you didn't do nothing, they gonna look at it like, oh, you ain't take accountability. Yeah, so that's first and foremost with those type of situations.
He goes on to say he's owning up to his mistakes and specifically addresses the physical abuse to Cassie. Diddy says the viral hotel video has played over and over in his head for 13 months. He says he was dead wrong for putting his hands on the woman he loved. He even goes on to acknowledge that he's asking for forgiveness he wouldn't be able to give someone else if they did the same thing to his daughters. As it continues, he says he thought he was providing for Jane Doe and her child, but after hearing her testimony, he now sees he hurt her. Diddy says he lost his way in the mix of drugs, excess, and selfishness, but has been humbled by his consequences. There have been some days I thought I would be better off dead. The old me died in jail, and a new version of me was reborn. Prison will change you or kill you. I choose to live, he wrote. He then begs the judge for mercy, not only for his favor, but for that of his children as well. The letter includes words about lessons on God from his grandmother, the class Diddy has taught in prison, Kim Porter's passing, and the jail conditions. In closing, Diddy asked the judge for another chance and stated, I can't change the past, but I can change the future. I know that God put me here to transform me.
Now I want to say this, right? All these people, right, be out here in society, living free, doing what they want to do, right? And they be the toughest individuals to walk the face of earth. Soon as they get in this situation, in the courtroom, they begging for their freedom, for their life. They want forgiveness. They want God. They want everything to help them. But when they get out on the streets, they forget all about that. That stuff just fade away in the wind until you in this situation again. If people would start putting that to the front of their brain and understanding that, if that was taught more often, that this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to cry for your life. You're going to beg for your freedom. You're going to be looking towards God to help you if you do these things and portray this image out in the street. Maybe people will look at it a little different, because this is the outcome every single time. I ain't seen one nigga that wanted his freedom back that didn't ask and beg for forgiveness. Only ones you see that's cocky is the ones that get life. They like, man, it's over. That's when it's just over. I got life. I don't care. But the ones that want to come back to society, oh, man. They saying, I'm sorry. I was wrong. You know, I'm a better man. And they get back out here and they get cocky. Yeah, the Don is back. Yeah, I'm the Don. I'm the biggest. Yeah. That shit's an act, man. It's all an act. Straight up. You want people to view you as this big top dog, big guru, big monster, but then you get in the courtroom and you beg. People got to understand that. You hear me? Experience is the best teacher, right? But a lot of people, they don't understand it. They only understand it when they're in that predicament. That's the only time, because they out here on all types of narcotics. They out here drinking heavy alcohol. They out here doing whatever. Lost. But when they get sober, and this is reality now, right? When they get sober and they got to sit in jail with a sober mind, you see, Diddy said for 13 months. He sat in there, brain clear, shit clear. You understand? You got millions, hundreds of them, and they tell you, child time, lock in, CO, crack 20. It get real. Count time. It's a different ball game. The niggas get on the street, they act like they really run something. It's important for you to be humble out here, man. Love your freedom. Love the space of being free. Straight up. But they got everybody out here wanting to paint this image as if they so gangster and they about that life. But when it come down to the consequence, don't nobody want to deal with that real consequence.
All right, fam. Y'all know how we do it. Give me a thumbs up if you believe it. Thumbs up if you believe Diddy is a transformed man. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't know, fam. Different strokes for different folks. Some people can go to jail for 5 or 6 months and be a changed person forever and ever. Some people can go to jail for 20, 30 years, get out, and go back and do the exact same thing they did to get themselves in the position in the first place. And then there's others who will avoid jail altogether because of the threat of jail. Just the threat of going to jail, because they know what it entails. They will get on the straight and narrow, or stay on the straight and narrow. So I don't know what Diddy's commitment level is or what his tolerance level is for, dealing with judicial stuff, I hate to say crime, it sounds so harsh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his level, of tolerance is. I know one thing, all you got to do is go through it one time for most people. And that would be enough, because jail, especially prison, is no place for a human being. It is made for animals, because that's exactly how they treat you, especially on the state level.
Yeah. So I don't know, if I believe people when they be saying that stuff in the courts. I gotta see action. You come back out here with that energy, acting like you gonna do something to somebody and all that, yeah, then I know you was capping, right? So, like Wack100 run around here, right? Straight up. Let me see, hold up. Like Wack run around here and portray to be this big gangster, and he gonna do this and do that. This how you know he the police, right? Because if he get in that courtroom and they got him in the case, he going big for his life, man. That's why I tell you, this is why I'm playing the game different. Deezy gonna be around for a long time. You hear me? This shit just getting started for Deezy. This is the first year that I'm putting that dedication in this shit. I ain't going nowhere because I see how niggas is playing. Nigga, ain't nobody tricking Deezy out of position. You hear me? Nobody. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere because I see what's going on. Yeah, these niggas is all police acting like they tough. Everybody's tough, but they police behind the doors. They get to jail. They crying. They get in there. They a different person. They begging for their life. And I ain't letting none of these people trick me out of position. I ain't going nowhere. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. SBGB TV's live call-in show. What's popping?
Man, what's popping in Miami?
What's good with you, bro?
Man, ain't too much, man. I got a couple of things. That boy Wack this dude is crazy, boy. I'm talking about, man. He gonna tell academics he has something to do with Young Thug album sales.
Crazy.
Well, you don't got nothing to do with them folks' album sales, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that powerful. You don't, you feel me? Like, what are you talking about, dog?
Loss.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight loss. He really think that he got more reach than he do, man. You just the police running around causing controversy.
Bro, you trying out for the hip-hop police. You feel me? You trying to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you trying to do. You trying to prove yourself to the hip-hop police, bro. That, like, you don't got that much say-so, dog. You know what I mean? And then you gonna say, the rules is the rules. But when it's somebody you like, the rules ain't the rules. You feel me?
They change ASAP.
How do they change when it's your guys? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is big boy red. You should feel that same way about QCP too. Like, you know what? He told on me. You know what I'm saying? We used to do business. We can't no more because he told on me. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're not doing that though. You saying you standing up for the dude. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If you gonna be anti-snitch or exposure, it gotta go across the board. It gotta, even if it was your little brother. You feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And then about the Puff stuff, you right, man. When you go in there cocky, like you know what I'm saying, you ain't do nothing, they gonna stretch you. You feel me? You gotta kind of go in there. You gotta kind of go in there acting like you want to stay.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Facts.
You gotta go in there acting like you kind of enjoying the spot for them to give you some kind of mercy. If you go in there acting like you didn't do too much, they gonna stretch you out, bro. That's just for real. Cause they even give you some type of little, I don't want to say time off, but they give you some leniency for acceptance of responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to honor that. Like, that's a huge thing in that federal court is acceptance of responsibility. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of cats, they don't accept the responsibility. They act like, you know, they getting singled out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Puff only been there for about a year. You know what I mean? Not to say that's a little bit of time, but he can't be in there begging to get out because they're going to see that. They're going to notice, oh, he's trying to get out. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to accept that ownership.
Yeah, you got to accept it. Like, man, you know what? I did the crime. I'm thankful that the jurors found me guilty of what they found me guilty for, and I'm ready to take whatever come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then they're going to look at it like, oh, they're not going to give you the max if you go in there like that. If you go in there acting like, you know, I did everything I can. You know, I really didn't even do the crime. He's trying to get the charges dropped, and they see that. They like, boy, you don't think you did nothing? You feel me?
Yeah.
And they gon', you know, but to all the youngsters, man, who be listening and stuff, who be out here crashing out, man, go sit in your bathroom for a whole day without getting out. You feel me? Just your bathroom. Just your bathroom. That's the amount of space they gonna give you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Go sit in that joint all day. You know what I'm saying? Come out every couple hours. You feel what I'm saying?
And just go in the hallway and back in.
That's it. You don't. You can't leave the house. Oh no. You come out to the hallway. You know what I'm saying? And you go back into that bathroom. You're not gonna be able to do it. And some days you gonna have to stay in that bathroom all day. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't no schedule in jail. They don't move on a proper schedule. They could shut this joint down any day of the week. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's something else people don't take into consideration of. There's not really no rules in jail for reals. Like, it's not like that. They can do stuff when they want. Commissary could be today, they can switch it to tomorrow. You feel me?
Facts.
You may have been depending on this day, like starving. I'm talking about stomach touching your back, thinking you about to get your bag today, they can switch it to tomorrow because some other unit went crazy about something. You feel me?
Yeah.
So these are things that people don't take into account. And, you know, your life is in their hands. They tell you to count. You got to get up. No matter what you're doing, you got to get up and, you feel me? So it's like, man, I can't have no man telling me what to do every time it's time to do something. You feel me? So that's why I don't commit crimes, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like to be told what to do, when to do it, and all that type of stuff. You feel me? Like
Facts.
And then some cats be in there having their way, so to say, but it's like you can't leave. You feel me?
Yeah, that ain't fun.
Yeah, that's not cool. Like, you feel me? You think you have it. That's what Doug tried to say. Man, I didn't even know I was in there. You was trying to get out every week. You put in more motions than the ocean.
Yeah.
You feel me? You talking about some you was having your way. Man, stop it. You was begging to get out, bro. You took a plea to get out. If you having your way, you gonna run this case all the way through. You feel me?
Facts.
But as soon as you get out, you was having your way. You didn't know you was locked up. Why you take 15 years probation? You feel me? These cats they ain't never been, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never been through it. And Diddy got all the money in the world, but it's still, he under somebody else's control. You feel me? And I don't think if he go in there trying to act tough that they gonna just let him out. You know, they asked some people for 11 years. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to go from 11 to 1 year. Like, that's gonna be hard. They did that to show you where he gonna end up, which is somewhere in the middle. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why they shot that 11 so high. So when that judge come with 5, it don't look high. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they trying to reverse. You feel me? It's reverse psychology. Like, you look, we asking for 11. He like 11. I'm looking for time served. So they not coming from 11 to time served. It's just not gonna happen. So that means the judge already agreed on like 5, 6. You feel me?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
I can't see that judge going from 11, what they asking, to what you asking is time served. I mean, they usually meet somewhere in the middle. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what that judge be trying to do, is try to meet somewhere in the middle. So when I heard them ask for 11, I'm like, man, he might not get that time served for real. Like, I hope he do though. I ain't gonna front. Like, I want him to, come out and you know what I'm saying. But I just after I seen him offer 11, it don't look too much like time served. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a huge loss for New York. You know what I'm saying? For the federal government, that's a huge loss. They're gonna feel like he ain't get no time. You feel me?
Prosecutor already got fired. Yeah.
Oh, the prosecutor on that case got fired?
Yeah, damn right.
Now let me ask you this: does that change anything for the sentence, you think?
I don't know if it changed nothing for the sentence, but they feel like she ain't put the work in right. They fired her
Yeah,
right
she didn't
after.
execute.
Yeah, they fired her right after. I think it was like the next week or that week she got fired.
Oh, you matter of fact, you're absolutely right. I remember that. I remember that prosecutor got clipped.
Yeah, right. They said, man, we don't need your services no more.
You had a slam dunk. You feel me?
Yeah.
They really messed up by saying it was like more victims than it really was. If y'all was only gonna bring up 2 girls and a bunch of sex dudes, this ain't no case. I thought you was bringing up little kids. Like, you feel me? Y'all made it sound juicy when y'all first snatched him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't really too much of nothing. So, I mean, I hope he get out. I just don't think the judge gonna come from 11 to 14 months. That's kind of like,
that's heavy.
That's heavy. But what could happen is, in the Fed, they give you this amount of time, and you go do this program, you go do all that, because he was on drugs. You feel what I'm saying? So he got action at all that type of stuff. So they might give him 5, but he might only have to do 2. You feel me?
Possibility.
So I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to get the 5 piece. They're going to break him off 5 nuggets. Boom. But he's going to do RDAP. He's going to get time served, which is a year, so he'll probably only have to do a couple more months. That's my prediction. You feel me?
Yeah, get the sentence suspended for time served, treatments, and house arrest.
Ankle monitor, all that, to where he got to do like a couple more months and he'll be right out. I think that the 5 years is just a vanity number to make us think, wow, he got banged. You feel me?
Yeah.
But really, when you start deducting stuff, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like putting in the coupon, you know what I mean? Stuff start deducting, you know what I'm saying? You get right out. So I think they're going to give him 5 just for the number, but he'll be out in a couple months. That's my call, though.
I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGBTB. For sure. Yeah. We going up. Facts. Putting in that work. non-stop. You hear me? Putting in that work non-stop. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. And share the live, man. Yeah. Putting in that work. Putting in that work. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Smash that like button too. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, hit that like button, man. Hey, chat. Y'all think Diddy gonna get, if you think Diddy gonna get time served, put a 2. If you think he gonna get more than time served, put a 1. Let me see. Put the 1 in the chat if you think Diddy gonna get some time. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they gonna let him go. Let me know. And hit that like button too if you haven't already hit that like button. Oh yeah, y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't playing. He said, hold up. They gonna give you some time. That time served out the window. And when you in that situation, or you know, your fate is in the judge's hands. All that money that he got, it don't mean nothing. Pac said it the best. Currency is nothing if you ain't free. Currency is nothing if you're not free. All the money in the world means nothing without your freedom. But these dudes be out here popping it. Like, they don't care about the freedom. They more concerned with the money and attention over the freedom. And when they rock your bell, that money don't mean nothing. Yeah. I bet Diddy would give up damn near all the millions, all the hundreds of millions to be free. Straight up. So, you know, I see what it is, though. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share this live. You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with me. Facts. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. I know we going all the way up. And I ain't stopping. Putting that work in. Y'all know we coming back for the late night show. For sure. We coming back for the late night show. For sure. You hear me? We coming back for the late night show. For sure. No cap. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, man. Share this live, man. Yeah. You know, man, I appreciate all y'all. Big facts. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all, man. Oh. I don't know. My lighting be funny sometimes. I don't know what it is, man. The lighting be just funny sometimes, though. I don't know. Lighting be funny sometimes. Yes, it do. Yeah, the lighting be funny. Let's do it. Best late night show out. That's what I'm talking about. Jam Meats. If you remember, put a 1 in the chat so I can shout you out. You know, I appreciate all y'all that be rocking with me. Facts. Facts. I appreciate all y'all. For sure. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Jam Meeks. Brooklyn. Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Dustin. Shout out to all y'all, man. Big facts. Big facts. Yeah, big facts. Big facts. Done too much. Bless Naja Beauty. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see this right here. Hold up. We're going to put this up here. Let me put this up here, y'all. Hold up. Let me put this up here. Let me put this up here. So they said 50 Cent wrote a letter to the judge. 50 wrote a letter to the judge. He snapped. Yeah, he snapped with that one. 50 wrote a letter to the judge on Diddy. He snapped with that one. Yeah, he snapped. Yeah, he snapped. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Let me pull this joint up. 50 snapped. Yeah, he snapped with this one. Yeah. Let me see. Yo. Yeah, he snapped with this one. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. I'm ready to put it up here. Yeah, he snapped with this one. This nigga wrote a letter to the judge. Yo. Oh, man. Yeah, he snapped. Let me see here. Hold up. Hold up. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Let me put this joint up here. Hold up. Alright. He said, Dear Judge Submaranian, I've had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 20 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments. Despite his trying to teach a class in there, as you are already aware, the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be an army in 2 locations simultaneously. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own allegations, claimed that the feds had hit the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy only going to return to hiring more male S workers and keeping most of the baby oil away from the general public. If babies needed, my Netflix doc on this scandalous subject is coming soon. Yo. Hey, yo. If 50 really sent that to the judge, he is certified troll, man. Certified. If he really sent that to the judge, man, yeah, he is certified troll. Certified. I'm certified. Yo. Hey, yo. That's wicked right there. Yeah, that's wicked. Man, he want to make sure that Diddy don't that Diddy don't get out on this one. Damn, that's deep. Oh, man. Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, man. Share this live. Yo. Yeah, he definitely crazy with that one, man. Oh, man. Yeah, he definitely crazy with that one. Hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. And I see y'all on the late night show, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Late night show. We be back popping. For sure. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back.